play some tracks. Hey, calm down. This ain't playtime.
Episode number 8.
You know what, matter of fact, let me go put my cat in the room, man. She being silly.
I just hit the go live button.
Sometimes I forget that bourbon is made by rednecks.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be Kentucky.
That good old Kentucky bourbon.
Gotta be Kentucky.
Let me know when you're ready to start.
I've already just started the stream.
You mind?
Like, it's just our shit up, but it's,
Music is still playing though.
Yeah, it's playing for my DJ stuff.
Okay. But it's 7:30.
Okay, bro.
Is this Knuckles that we're listening to?
Yes, we are.
Nice.
Oh.
The Schmuggles.
All right. Are you
good?
good over there on Facebook? I just wanted to be sure before we start. Okay, great. Give me one second.
Mm-hmm.
I might go get a slice
I'll
of
take?
pizza downstairs.
Okay. If you could hold off until 7:45.
I really said that out loud, didn't I?
All right,
shit.
we are ready, fam.
All right.
You could just wait.
Since we are starting the show right now, hey everybody, you're listening and or watching BlurdDotRadio.
Yeah.
I am your host for the evening, Mike Stidham. I am joined by my wonderful co-host, Steve.
Hey, how's it going?
Always full of vigor, that guy. And DJ L. Okari.
Yo.
DJ Elokari.
This nigga.
Hey, yeah. You hate it? Did you hate it? What's so much hate?
This nigga.
Tonight's very special guest. We are joined by Cole. I don't want to mispronounce your name, and I'm blanking.
You got it.
Test anxiety.
You got it.
Dejanova.
Yep.
And Aloha of the Knuckles.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
I'm told
Glad you're alive.
maybe Rocky of the Knuckles will be joining us. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's just fixing a little drink.
Oh, he's right there. Wait a minute.
Wait, is he in the thing?
Hit this button.
Hold on.
Almost. He'll be here in a second.
It's Rockwell.
Rockwell Knuckles.
Nice.
But we all
There
call
he
him
is.
Rocky. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
He's about to connect his audio.
Guys, he's the best.
Hey.
Just get ready.
It's,
Do we want to start blurred outs or do we want to wait?
hold on. It's up to you, Mike. We'll figure it out in just a moment.
I'll start with mine. It's pretty short. I watched DC Justice League Dark Apocalypse War.
How was it? I actually did not watch that shit.
I read a bunch of really good reviews. I thought it was okay. I'm kind of tired of DC animated stuff. The animation is decent. It's pretty gory, but that's really all they do, and that's really all they've done for like the past 6 movies. The dialogue is weird. Like, they'll make a joke and then the characters will stand still as though they're in front of a live studio audience.
Okay.
No laugh track.
Yeah, it's weird, but it was entertaining. I didn't pay for it, so
Nice.
what can I complain about?
All right, you're winning.
Yeah. Also, I watched the timeless classic No Holds Barred.
Oh,
No
God.
Holds Barred.
The
on
wrestling
Tubi.
movie?
Yeah. I decided it's like redneck anime. Like, it's like Nappa, Raditz, and every other like really big Dragon Ball character doing things that people can't actually do, like ripping off car doors. I was expecting it to have gotten old, but when I watched it, I was like, this is just as entertaining as it was when I was like 9 years old.
Facts.
Tubi.tv, No Holds Barred. Go watch it.
Fam, you've been watching
with
so
that-
much TV. Tubi.
Yeah. Tubi is dope. I yield my time. Steve, you're up.
Yeah, man. I don't think I've done anything, man.
You gotta pull something out.
I know. I will. Dude. I don't know. Wow. What did I do?
Did you watch 3-6 Mafia's movie?
3-6 Mafia.
Not this
Wait,
week.
changes?
Not
They made a movie.
Choices.
Choices, not changes.
Yeah, choices 1 and 2. And
Sequel.
Did you? I have to watch. Choices 0. Choices Alpha.
The prequel.
Oh, yo, I did watch that movie, The Platform, on Netflix the other night. That was
It's a good movie.
It was weird. I didn't understand the end of it.
I think it ended the only way that it could end.
Yeah.
It was like, all right, you made it. We got to stop now.
Yeah, it was solid. It was gross, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Black guy comes in the middle. That's about it.
He definitely does.
He definitely does.
Spoiler alert for everybody wondering if the black guy dies in this one. Yes. Even in I think it's a Spanish movie.
It's
The original dialogue was Spanish.
Yeah, I think it's either Brazilian or Venezuelan. I can't remember which.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even in those movies, black guy dies.
We just can't live.
No.
We can't get your
Hey, we made it to the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's either one or the
baby
other.
steps for the past few hundred years.
Do you want to be in this movie or you want to live? One or the other.
Yeah.
You can't have both.
Even Samuel L. Jackson got ate
Not
by a
both.
shark.
I'm fucking
And the
shark.
dinosaur.
Hey.
And the dinosaur. Yeah.
This is true. He did get eaten by a dinosaur.
my name is the Lord.
There
Yeah.
it is. Reduced to an arm by a velociraptor.
Right.
Wow.
Hey.
Butts.
Well, that's all I got, guys.
Well, thank you, Steve. DJ Lokari, what you got?
Yeah, man. So this week has been really interesting. I have so me and my partner, we've been watching all of Community, which I am very happy
I
about.
started Community from the beginning.
Man, it's so it's I've
Hilarious.
let it like sink for a while, so now it's funny again, and a lot of things like even though I know the outcome, but also now knowing like Dan Harmon's like you know his humor at this point of after watching so much you know Rick and Morty and whatnot, you can just see like the style of writing and stuff like that like being so apparent at this point too. So it's pretty dope. Yeah, man. Like, and I watched for the first time. You remember that episode where they were all like the Christmas episode where they're all claymation and whatnot? Like,
Yeah.
so I watched that
Yeah.
episode for the first time sober. Like, I was super high. Like, it wasn't planned at all. Like, I had a brownie that day, and I came home as, you know, normally you would come home. And I was like, I had an episode of Community, and it was that episode. And, like, it totally freaked me out. Like, so it was fun to actually, like, have a real memory of, like, what that episode was like. Also checked out Dan Harmon's new show. What's it called? Outer something. We
Polar Opposites.
Polar
I watched that
Opposites.
too.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
realize that it's all done. Like I watched the first episode. It was okay. You know what I mean? Like
It's really cool because the story develops. There's a story
Yeah.
that develops, and it's exactly Escape from LA.
word, word. So I mean, like, yeah, I got the chance to check out that first episode. It was good. I mean, like, so far, I'm interested in seeing where it goes. And it's like it's so hard to get beyond Dan Harmon's voice because you know what I mean. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's like, yo, that's Rick, but it's fine, man. It's whatever. I love
Is
it.
it Dan Harmon or Justin Roiland?
That's a very good question, Steve.
I have no
I think
idea.
it's Justin Roiland. I asked because it's Justin Roiland.
It is just okay.
I
Cool.
wanted to point
Good.
that out.
Yeah, I was like, it's either one or the other, but yeah, man, I like it so far. It seems like a decent show. I can't wait to see more episodes. So I only watched that first
Nice.
episode, so I was waiting to watch more. And I think the last Blurred Out is I want to give a shout out to my homegirl Nookie. She has her Instagram is Nookie Cocktails, and she is selling
Nice.
cocktails. Like cocktail kits and whatnot. So I got the old fashioned kit.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Put it
And-
closer to the camera so
You know what I mean?
people can see the texture.
Yo,
The
got
mole,
the
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 mullet.
cherries.
Look at
It
that.
comes with
The
bitters.
mullet.
You know what I'm saying? Come with the little
Nice
muffler.
glass.
Yeah, I mean swag. You know what I'm saying?
Nice,
You know, I gotta
A
give
really
it. I
nice
gotta give
glass.
it to him. You know what I mean? Oh, this is my glass though. This is my glass. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to make. If y'all been watching BlurdDotRadio since the quarantine, I've been trying my best to make good old fashions. This is by far
Every
the best
week.
damn one. Like I'm like, okay,
Nice.
I needed to just get Nookie's recipe and I'm good. But it comes with everything you would need. Bullet rye, actually, like little mini bullet ryes for you to make individuals. It's fire. So, you're trying to get something for your significant other or like your mom or whatever, because I know it's shout outs to all the moms for Mother's Day and whatnot.
yeah.
Shit, it is Mother's
She
Day.
got
Hey.
different types, you feel me? So,
Nice.
shout outs to all the mamas out there.
Michael.
You feel me? That's all I got
I
to say.
did. I called my
You
mother.
better call her right now.
grandmother.
Man, I call my
I
mom.
got my mother flowers. I did the whole thing.
Me and my sister did a rendition of the Boys to Men Mama song over FaceTime.
Wow.
Okay.
What I
Did
had like
anybody
that.
cry?
I had the emoji Elgin face. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
yeah, because I had just woke up and I was looking trash. You know what I mean? But it is. But you gotta work it out. You feel me? So.
It's okay when you look trash in front of family.
Yeah.
We don't care.
I don't know.
They've seen you naked.
This is sure.
That's very
They
true.
knew you before you had any self-control at all.
That's
Right.
very true.
They literally cleaned up your shit.
Yeah, man. It's like I remember when you had doo-doo all over your. We ain't gotta do all that though. It's all good.
You don't want to finish that memory
Nope.
live on the show.
See, Nookie's little bullet rye already getting to me. You feel me?
There you go.
Go on, get that. Go
Strong.
support Nookie's cocktails, man. That's the girl, feel it. You know what I'm saying? There we go.
There you go.
And I guess that's it for my blurred out for now. So
Well, thank you, DJ Lokari. Aloha of the Knuckles. Firstly, do you want to tell anybody about what you do, where they can find what you do, how long you've been doing it?
Sure. Hello world. Can you see my face? Hello.
There she is.
I am here. Thank God I'm here.
facts.
I'm Aloha. I am the other half of the Knuckles. We're a Rocky hates when I say the word super, but I can't help but say super because we're like a super duo. And we collided a few years ago with all of our talents and made this crazy like punk rock super thing band, man. I can't even describe it even after all this time because it's one of the coolest things I've ever done. And hopefully when Rocky finds the internet,
he was on for a second.
It's everywhere.
He was.
We should probably check just to make sure that he ain't like trying to get back in or something like that. But yeah.
No, I did.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. How do we do that? Do I have control of that?
He has to just click the link for the Zoom thing. Shout out to Zoom. And then I'll let him in. Like I said, he was in a second ago, and then he's not there anymore.
He'll get there. Rocky's very persistent. So yeah, I'm in a super group. I'm a singer songwriter.
He said, just
just
download
recent
it. Zoom. I'll be back in a
author.
second.
Cool.
I'm
You
sorry.
said he coming.
He said he just downloaded Zoom and he'll be back in just a moment. Just so y'all know.
Oh, great.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. So we travel and perform and like just go nuts in everyone's city and hope they feel it. And what else? Oh, my Blur Dot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't really like watched anything, but I recently I made some SpaghettiOs.
Okay.
SpaghettiOs
I didn't know people still did that. I'm gonna be
like
honest.
the other day.
I didn't know.
That was the last thing I thought you was about to say, but that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I made some SpaghettiOs, and I taught my roommate because we were just bored. I taught them the dance break to Sister Act 2, Joyful. So y'all know.
Okay.
Y'all remember that?
Oh, you talking about
The Sister Act that
The
did
Sister
not
Act
star
joint?
Lauryn Hill.
Right.
Lord, we adore
You said it didn't
No, that
star
is the
her?
Lauryn Hill one.
This is Lauryn.
That is
Oh, okay.
the Lauryn Hill
Lauryn
one.
Hill. She was in one of them, but not the other
She
one.
was in two.
Yeah.
She was in the second one.
Yeah.
Sister Act 2. You know,
Yeah.
the badass kids.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I haven't seen it. Last time I saw it had to be like 6th grade.
And the kid from City Life? Was that
Yeah.
City High.
City
Who
High,
ain't did
yeah.
shit
No.
after that. I feel so bad.
Right.
Yeah,
They were kind of like the second Fugees, ironically.
They ain't do it.
Right,
See what a man with a little bit of money.
Yeah.
They all got their start. The Sister Act.
We was just, it's only so much you can watch and so much you can do. We just started dancing.
I want to watch
Hey,
that
I'm gonna show
again.
y'all this dance.
Nice.
Joyful, Lord, we adore you.
Oh no! Don't you do that!
Exactly.
Don't you do that! Don't you do that, Cole?
Aloha,
Go
how
any further
were
than
they
that.
like? Did they pick up the dance? Did they learn it in the end, or
Yeah, nah.
no? I mean, you tried.
We was drunk.
The best time to try out new dances.
But we made our own version. So
Also, just FYI, man, Loha being real modest right now.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she's being real modest. Aloha is an amazing fucking singer. She even in the last album got some rapping in and whatnot too. Also, American Idol finalist. Like, what's good, dog? Why you lying? Why you quiet as hell about that shit?
what are you doing? It's all a mystery.
Whatever, dog. Whatever, dog.
What year was that American Idol?
That's going on the gram.
In case anybody wants to look it up
I'm just saying.
right now.
I don't know if you want to look at. I thought she
What they
did
have
good
you
though.
sing?
She did good. I ain't gonna even lie. I think she did good.
Listen, guys. Okay.
What did you say?
Well, what I was trying to sing.
She was trying
Alicia
to be.
Keys.
She was trying to be
Well,
Hawaiian.
are you on Google?
She was trying. She was trying
That's
to
what they
be
made
Hawaiian.
everybody sing.
Oh my God, guys. Fine, whatever. I was a little chickadee. I was trying to figure shit out. Yeah, I was on that show many moons ago. But
That's dope.
I'm just saying.
Question:
Man, that's an accomplishment.
Is that what you wanted to sing, or did they make you sing that?
yeah, they made me do that because I was trying to do Tina Turner. What's Love Got to Do with It? And
That
I
is
rehearsed
way
that
more
like
you.
all week long. And then out of nowhere, they was like, "Yo, check 1, 2." I'm like, "What?" They're like, "Yo, the song to get cleared." And I'm like, "No." And they're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah."
Yes.
I'm like, "Fuck." So I had to choose from this list of songs that I knew, and some of the songs were current at the time, and then some songs weren't. I didn't know, and I just felt more comfortable doing that. But even then, I didn't feel comfortable doing that one just because it was a last minute, just a really abrupt lesson I learned very, very fast at 17 to just
Damn, you
commit
17?
to whatever the situation. So that was a lesson.
Oh,
A
youngin.
big lesson I learned.
Yeah.
So
Well, again,
anyway,
congratulations. I've
Yeah.
never been on American Idol. I think that's what.
man, 44 million people in that camera.
There you go.
You better sing right now. Sing to me.
Right?
Oh.
But I'm
Well,
used
thank
to that shit, so whatever. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, she's so
Well, thank you for that blurred out aloha, and thank you for that story.
Thanks.
Cole J. Genova,
Yes, sir.
what is your
Yeah.
blurred out today?
Oh,
Man, okay. I didn't really prepare one.
Also, Rocky is here.
man, make some noise for Rockwell. Knuckles finally getting it together.
There he is.
There he is. He's all up in there. He just muted himself, but it's good.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Did I unmute myself?
Nigga, wear your glasses.
I broke them in the quarantine. I
This some
had 3
bull.
pair of glasses and I broken them all.
Wow.
Yeah, I've snapped off a leg.
Like out of rage?
Knocked the lens out. Or I have a pair that was too small for my face to begin with. You know what I mean?
This some bullshit right here. Need you to fix them. I'm gonna need me, you, and Kane. Kane is my cousin. We're gonna need all three of us on a call and fuck people up.
That'd be funny. It'd be like, oh yeah, all of them related, obviously.
Sad.
Sad. Well, Rockwell, we were just getting to Cole's blurred out. Cole, what you got for us?
So this is just like a shout out to anything you've been doing that's cool, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've also been doing some cooking. Been doing a lot of cooking, and
you've been cooking up in the stew? Okay, all right.
And I made some homemade peanut sauce for a homemade chicken satay the other day. Thai chicken satay.
Okay.
Which I was real proud of.
Sticks?
Yeah, the chicken on the sticks. It's like kind of yellow, and you grill it, and then the peanut sauce.
I've always known it as chicken on the stick.
You know, tomato.
Yeah.
So I was proud of that. And I guess like shit I've been watching. I've watched so much since this all started. I don't even remember what I've seen and what I haven't seen. I did start watching The Sopranos for the first time the other day.
Shit.
That just came out on Hulu. I'd never seen any episode before.
You've never seen it?
No, I'd never seen it before.
The birth of the anti-hero TV show?
Right.
Well, everybody, get your drink. But now, here he goes.
But I just restarted watching Sopranos. I watched like one episode, excuse me, looking for a reference, and then I ended up, now I'm back in season 4. It's so good.
Yeah.
It never gets old. It never goes bad. It's fantastic.
Well, I'm
It's
happy
a really
to have
long
started
mob
it
movie.
now. Yeah, and that was actually like why I probably didn't watch it in the beginning, because I'm Italian, and I think at the time I was trying to avoid like negative publicity for Italians.
Yeah.
You better embrace
At that
that.
age, everyone's like, "Hey, is your family in the mob?"
Wait, how you say your last name, Cole?
Well, I say Di Genova,
No,
but if
say-
it were in
how you
Italy,
supposed
you'd
to say
say
it?
Di Genova.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's
what I thought.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Sopranos is nothing but a dramedy about a family. It's just about a certain type of family from a certain area of America. That's all.
And the writing is great.
Yeah.
It's perfect comedy writing. Jim Gandolfini was a brilliant comedy actor, man.
He really was.
Oh my
Right.
God. Oh,
So I'm glad I started it finally.
very smart. Me
Cole, how
myself,
far did you get?
I'm only like 4 episodes in.
Oh, you have-
Oh,
From
shit.
the
you have so
beginning.
much-
All right, so I won't.
Beginning.
Yeah, we won't say shit.
Okay.
We won't even talk. But
Yeah.
I just say that the pilot, the first episode, is a perfect television episode. They literally could have stopped at the first episode, and that would have been like, well, that was money well spent.
I'm in it. I'm gonna stick it out.
Also, I've been watching, just to add into this, thanks to Aloha, I've been watching something called Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beasts.
Yes, Kipo! It's the best.
It's on Netflix. It's really, really, really good. I did not expect it to be as great as it is. It's basically, it starts off with this girl who's purple with big ass purple eyes, and she gets pushed out of an aqueduct, basically, and she's like, "Oh, let me back in, let me back in." It turns out
this one.
she's a mole person who's been underground with her. Humans haven't been on the surface for like at least 200 years.
Mike, you can screen share. We'll see what you're looking at.
So when she pops up out on the surface, birds are like the size of fucking dinosaurs and shit, man. It's amazing.
Nice.
It's really.
Y'all seen like trailers and people talking about this because there are so many black people in it.
Oh, it's fantastic.
What's it called?
Kipo.
Kipo.
Man, you guys know so many more shows than I do.
Like it felt like one.
Learning
It felt
so
like
much so far.
it felt like anime, but I'm not like
Probably
an
have a
anime
life.
guy. You know what I mean?
Not anymore.
And I want to
Yeah,
say
it feels like anime, but it's not.
it's that
I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's a
I feel like
DreamWorks.
I feel
Well, no,
like
it's made in a South Korean studio.
Tight.
Ah,
I feel like
That's
it's that
why.
new version of animation they've been doing, especially on like Cartoon Network and stuff, where they try to make it seem anime-esque, except it's a cheaper, easier to draw version of animation.
Yeah.
Most of the shit's done in Korea. It's all done in Korea.
It's all done in Korea, except for South Park.
Everything is.
Yeah.
Pop music, everything.
Sure.
Speaking of which, Cole, you got an album out right now, right?
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
it's the hottest K-pop album to drop this year.
Hell yeah.
International, man.
Yeah, I wish, actually. I wish it was a K-pop album. He's selling way more records. Yeah, I put an album out a couple weeks ago, mid-quarantine.
Tight.
Which wasn't, originally my plan, but
Really
the label's
human.
plan. Yeah, really human.
Shit is fucking
I really
fire.
like that title.
Oh, thank you.
It is
yeah.
beautiful, man. We hearing it in the background too if y'all listening in.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
Also, do you all want to talk about the virtual open mic?
Oh yeah.
Thursday.
So yeah, we got 2 actually coming up.
Elgin's my new publicist.
Yeah, apparently.
Hey.
Hey now, shout out to Elgin.
Yeah.
Trying to keep my homies making some Monday during their time. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man, no problem. Yeah, man. So we have actually Cole has like a couple of different shows coming up right now. So one of them being you will see him live on Thursday for Stomping Grounds. The Knuckles actually are very familiar with Stomping Grounds. We have done. They have actually featured at Stomping Grounds live with the youth and whatnot. So this Stomping Grounds, we've been doing a virtual version of Stomping Grounds. It's been great, actually.
Cool.
Youth have so many different ways that they can submit music, either via on music video, they can submit it, songs, any of that kind of stuff, and also perform live. It's a little bit of technology that's involved with both, but it is possible, you know what I mean? So just jump on in. And I thought it would be great to have someone like Cole come on because he's actually a live pianist. He can sing his ass off, as you can tell. And yeah, man, so it's a great opportunity for your youth to see a different type of performer show their skills. So I'm super excited about him being on, as well as we're bringing back the Gala, which is an open mic that we used to do. And that Cole is actually one of the co-founders for. And that whole open mic is about performing with live instrumentation, all that kind of stuff. And normally they have a band that you can actually perform with. It's crazy. It's one of the ways I've got my start as a musician here in Chicago. So yeah, man, I'm always trying to, big up, folks here in Chicago that are doing their damn thing and whatnot. So yeah, that will be on the 17th of May. So we have
next week Monday.
Monday. So make sure you guys come and check it out. If you miss Stomping Grounds, it's a little bit more intimate for young people. And then if you want to come and check out the Gala, you will see a whole plethora of ways that people are fucking with this quarantine vibe and trying to get like live performances out. So
true. Yeah. It's also just a party we used to throw every month, and it's been like I guess 2 or 3 years now since we did one. So this is kind of like a reunion show, a virtual quarantine reunion show. So
by far the best fucking open mic in the city of Chicago. I'm so sad that it's like not a normal thing anymore, but damn, man, like if it was one of those things where it's like they had a short ass list, and if you didn't make it on there, you was mad, but it was okay because all of the performers that were on that particular day were fire. Everybody was fire though. Like it was like I didn't make the list, but everybody else was fire. So I don't care. I can just sit here and enjoy myself. So
yeah, and it was just a hang. It was a good place to meet people, and
Yeah, I've met lifelong friends at that space.
Yeah, it was pretty great. It was pretty great.
Yeah.
So, where is this gonna be streaming from again? Like, where can people see it?
I guess.
All the
with this bowl.
So, hey man. Shout out to my baby.
I think it's gonna be on Facebook.
It's gonna be it'll be on Facebook, and also I'm gonna need y'all quick. Hey, it'll be on Facebook. And also Twitch and whatnot. The best way to get a charge of Stomping Grounds, just follow us on our Instagram, Stomping Grounds Shy, and then we have a link tree that'll tell you exactly how you can sign up and how you can view online. It's really simple. As well as with well, actually no, it's going for the gala. It's more of a curated open mic. Just tune in to Facebook and you will see all these dope ass performances. We already confirmed Sam Trump, so be on the lookout.
Which sounds delicious in between the smacks.
The smacking is making it hard for anything to sound delicious or good.
For me, it's the bowl. It's just the bowl.
It's a nice looking bowl.
It's just the bowl.
I got the bowl in my drink.
For me, it's the bowl.
Well, folks, we have reached our first DJ Elokari mix.
Oh, damn,
evening.
it's already?
DJ Elokari is gonna play you some hits.
Oh, shit.
DJ Elokari, what hits you gonna hit him with?
Man. So we have some amazing artists here today. I'm super excited about playing some tunes from all of them. I have 2 music videos that I'm gonna hit y'all off with during this break. You know what? Actually, are y'all here for the whole time, Rocky and Aloha?
I'm here.
Fucking right. Okay.
We're here.
Cool.
I mean, we're social distancing.
Goddamn right.
There you go.
There we go. So, so what we're gonna do? Considering that Cole is about to just dropped an album. We're gonna start off with him. Cole, you got a video that we're gonna show off first, and then we're gonna play some tracks from him as well. The video that we're gonna show is called "We Broke." You want to talk a little bit about that, Cole?
Yes. This video and song actually came out a couple years ago, but
nobody know that. Don't anybody need to know that.
No, nobody knows. But it's it just dropped a couple weeks ago.
There you go, shit.
Hey, brand new shit.
And the video, we shot it in our neighborhood, Pilsen, in Chicago.
He said our because we both live in prison.
I think it's hilarious, and I hope you enjoy it. I also think this should be. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm making We Broke T-shirts and face masks.
Oh my god!
Considering
I'm on the face mask game.
Right. No one's doing it, and what better time to talk about how broke we are? So
that's hilarious. No one's doing it.
Wow.
So be on the lookout for that.
Tight.
That is the new fashion statement for planet Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Face masks, and they are not going to go away.
No, they are not.
No.
I don't.
Remember when throwing on a bandana made you look like a criminal in the streets? Now you look like an irresponsible American if you don't have one.
Wow. Facts.
I still look like a criminal.
Where you going with that mask on, nigga? No, you want to know.
Not me. I'm exceptionally non-threatening.
There you go.
I'm just trying to save the planet.
Oh, look.
That's all.
I ain't trying to rob nobody.
Right in the kitchen.
Right.
Now we know.
Right.
So, folks, we're going to go into this music break. We will be back at 8, somewhere between 8:15 and 8:17. You are listening to and/or watching BlurdDotRadio. BLURDDOTRADIO. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Tight. Also, folks, while we're on break, please put all your microphones on mute, and we're about to get this shit started. All right.
You don't want to hear me fart?
Hell
What's
no.
wrong?
I'm sorry. I don't want to hear you fart. No, absolutely not.
Fine.
I'm muting myself.
All right.
In the morning when I'm laying in bed, mad thoughts running through my head. In the kitchen looking for food. Watch TV, got nothing to do. When I'm checking my emails, PBR is on sale. When I'm staying inside tonight, cause I'm using too many lights. We broke. We broke. We're broke. But we woke. When I got my hand in my pants, having sex with lonely friends, makeup in a window pane, wake up and do it again. When I'm checking my bank account, what the hell is a bank account? When I'm stashing my bills away, I'm getting paid on Friday. We broke. We broke. Yeah, we broke. But we're woke. Clean yourself with dirty water. Tell your babies it'll soon be over. Be no secrets that they ain't taught us. Prayer won't help when you got no money. Make you wanna go. Make you wanna go. when I'm getting too old for this, and I'm outside taking a piss. We broke. Oh, we broke. Yeah, we broke. But we're woke. When I got no pants on, when I got no shoes on, when I'm my biggest fan, when I'm my only friend, when we talk of solutions, jobs and revolutions, educate the masses, or get us off our asses. We broke. Yeah, we broke. We're broke. But we're woke. Yeah.
Clean yourself with dirty water. Tell your babies it'll soon be over. We know secrets that they ain't taught us. Prayer won't help when you got no money.
I'll make you wanna go. I'll make you wanna go. Money, 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 money. 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 We broke. Yeah, we're broke. We're broke. But we woke. Hey. Money, 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 money. 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 We broke. Oh, we're broke. Yeah, we're pretty broke. But we woke. Yeah.
Clean yourself with dirty water. Tell your babies it'll soon be over. We know secrets that they ain't taught us. Prayer won't help when you got no money.
Make you wanna go. Make you wanna go. Make you wanna go. Make you wanna go.
Things were upside down, standing on my head just to see your face. There was something in the air. I
You
swear
are listening to
came
Blurred
from I
Dot
don't know
Radio.
where. Teenage fires that spark, careful as we watch them
BlurdDotRadio.
slowly burn. Pick up the pieces in the dust, steady as we build them upwards again. Hide 'em from the wind. There's no easy way of holding you, just a tale of Venus blue. Love is more than just a thing we do. It's a light from the fire inside. Gotta find more space. Standing in the street, it's crowded here. Voices filling up my head. Careful as we wipe the tears from her eyes. She spills water in the pot, minding all the thorns that have grown inside. She's just a season away from leaving all the monsters behind. Wave them all goodbye. There's no easy way of holding you, just a tale.
You're listening to the sounds of Cole DeGenova.
Just a thing we do. It's a light from the fire inside. It's a light from the fire inside. It's a light from the fire inside. There's no easy way of holding you, just a tale of Venus blue. Love is more than just a thing we do. It's a light from the fire inside. Yeah, it's a light from the fire inside. It's a light from the fire inside. It's a light from the fire
BlurdDotRadio.
Tell yourself to get over it. Fix a drink, watch some shit. It's a new day coming tomorrow. You've been over and over this, more than just a little bit. You got plenty of bags to sift through.
You're listening to the sounds of Gold, DJ Nova.
They tell you you're too black. They tell you you're too white, too gay, too much of a woman. They tell you you're too soft. They tell you you're too hard, too smart, too much of another. I do. I see you. I know you're the truth. I do. Send me to you and me, the lucky few. Tell yourself to get out of here. Find a place where you can live, where the sun hangs high and the vibes are cool, where the people will look at you, really look inside of you. But you'll be the same wherever you are. They tell you you're too black. They tell you you're too white, too gay, too much of a woman. They tell you you're too soft. They tell you you're too hard, too smart, too much of another. I do. I see you. I know you're the truth. I do. Send me to you and me, with the lucky few.
Make sure you're born at the right time. Right sun and moon sign with the right jeans. Right belly with means in the right place. Backyard, plenty space. Right smile sitting on the right face. Right skin tone, right gender, right features. Gotta have a real good preschool teacher and always at the right food. So you be in the right mood and the right mind. So the right folks like you be in the right crowd, right classes, right groups. Get the right grades, right majors, right schools. Gotta always do the right thing righteous. Maybe the right one, have 2.5 kids. Get the right job with the right boss. Put your money in the right bank, in the right stocks. And when you wake up and something seem wrong, then you better find the right one to put the blame on. Yeah.
All you have is your own mind to make your own God, your own love, your own faith. All you have is your own will to create your own God, your own love, your own faith. All you have is your own mind to make your own God, your own love, your own faith. All you have is your own will to create.
It doesn't make any difference whether you can't love a woman, can't love a man, can't love anybody. You're dangerous. Because you have no way of learning humility. No way of learning that other people suffer.
여러분에게 저희 팟캐스트에서 얘기한 문제를 몇 개 드릴게요. 역시미가 제일 좋아하는 빙수는 어느 식당의 무슨 빙수예요?
It takes two puffs to keep the glass half full. A whiskey keeps the glass half empty. Water just to keep me clean.
문제는 귤이고
While the colors turning ugly, maybe somebody slipped me something. How can people be so mean? It takes two lips to kiss away today, two hips that look the other way, two eyes that keep me seeing things. Why are people talk so much? All they want is a little touch. Fade to black, cut the scene.
You're listening to the sounds of Cole, DJ Nova on BlurdDotRadio.
Be more sensible. Yeah. Baby, juices flowing. Patience keeps the body growing. Powder keeps me talking fast.
제일 맛있는 빙수가?
Right up on that ride at disco. Ride a kite to San Francisco. Just to leave me on my ass. Baby, why don't you be more sensible? Baby, you got so much to give.
오늘 편의점에 많이
Keeps on coming on and on. It keeps on coming on and on. It keeps on coming on and on and on and on.
그리고
Keeps on coming on and on. It keeps on coming on and on. It keeps on coming on and on and on and on. It takes two puffs to keep the papers rolling. Power keeps the money flowing. I got time for none of this. With 100 people talking at me like cracker to the flame, they got me punching through the sedatives. It takes two hits to send you to the top, to watch reality go pop. Make it sweaty, take a dip.
부럽겠네요.
I'm coming on, I'm coming on. I grow much older than this song. Open your eyes up to the trip. Yeah, yeah. Baby, why don't you be more sensible? Baby, you got so much to give. It keeps on coming on and on. It keeps on coming on and on. It keeps on coming on and on and on and on. It keeps on coming on and on. It keeps on coming on and on. It keeps on coming on and on and on and on.
편의점에
We are coming back. We are coming back.
You should unmute your mics.
여기 저기 다닐
Oh yeah, make sure to unmute your mic.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, hey everybody, you are watching BlurdDotRadio. So DJ Elokari just hit you with some hits.
Yeah.
DJ Elokari, what hits did you hit him with?
Hey man, I think this might be a good question for Cole, man. You want to talk about them who's we just played?
Man. What do we have? We had We Broke. We had what else did you play? You played The Fire Inside.
Yes, sir.
The Lucky Few.
Yes, sir.
Two Puffs. All songs off my most recent album from a couple weeks ago. Really Human, out now on BlurdDotRadio Records.
Oh my God.
I would like to say that was my first time hearing all those songs, and they all sounded absolutely spectacular.
Oh, thank you, man.
Amazing.
Check that,
Like,
man.
great songwriting. The production was great. The arrangement was really cool. That's like first, like a natural reaction to that. That was like super dope, dog.
Awesome.
It's
Thank
fucking
you, man.
beautiful.
Appreciate
I
that.
want to point out, as soon as I heard Powder Keeps You Talking, I was like,
On the
seen
song
this phenomena.
The song called Two Puffs.
Yeah.
I wrote that song after I was dosed with LSD at a party.
Damn.
Really?
Accidentally.
You want to tell that story? Is that
okay?
You want to relive that?
It was my first time experiencing LSD. Not that I'm opposed to it. I've done other psychedelics before, but you know,
So
when
is
you're
Steve.
not
Steve is our resident drug expert.
Damn.
But getting, you know,
I like mushrooms.
yeah, I did some
True.
mushrooms.
Right.
But experiencing a psychedelic when you're not expecting it is a whole
Damn,
nother
son, where'd you find
experience.
this?
Yeah, somebody had dosed a bottle of whiskey at a party, and it was just being passed around, and I just took like a swig, and I was even like, you know, I shouldn't stay out too late. I got stuff to do in the morning. Like, I'll just have a sip or maybe a beer and be on my way. And then I was tripping until 7 in the morning.
God damn.
So
dosed a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah,
That's dirty.
I think he
fucked
got
up.
excommunicated
Alright.
from that friend group.
That's a good. That's
Party
a,
foul.
yeah.
Like, you
The
have
biggest
to-
party.
You have to tell people you won't be good to anyone for like half a day. I just want to give you a heads up. You're going to be absolutely useless if a loved one calls with an emergency.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah. Not a good one. Compared to other drugs you've done, being dosed unexpectedly with whiskey and LSD,
Jesus.
do you remember what you experienced?
Yes. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, no, we can hear you, bro.
Okay.
Aloha, your mic is still muted. I don't know if that's intentional.
My acid experience. I guess there were moments of it where I was like, man, if I had planned on this could be cool. But because I came home and my wife, we weren't married at the time, but I was like, babe, she was already in bed. I was like, don't freak out, but I think I'm tripping on acid right now.
Damn.
She was like, okay, so what are we gonna do? And I was like, I don't know, I'll just lay in bed and see what happens. And
your dreams must
didn't stay in bed
fucked up
very long.
Wu-Tang!
You're like, I love you, and this conversation's great, but I'm a little bored, so I'm gonna get up and see what else I can play with in the house.
I did, and I went and played with a plastic bag. That
How
was
many
on the
showers
floor
did
for
you
like
take?
Half an hour.
It's the most beautiful thing in the world.
So therapeutic.
I was like, this looks like an abominable snowman. This is a snow monster on the floor is trying to attack us. I'm just
Anything
making sure
I want it to be.
Got it!
Well,
so I wrote a song about it.
Tight.
Yeah.
Keeps on going on and on.
True
It
artistry.
keeps on going on and
Keeps
on.
on going. Sleep.
Am I going to come down from this?
Right.
That is awful.
God.
We'll
I'm
get
so
there.
sorry.
Thank you, Cole, for that story. Again, folks, you are watching BlurdDotRadio. There you go.
BlurdDotRadio.
LSD list whiskey.
Well,
I am Mike Stidham, your host for the evening. I'm joined by Steve, who has a bottle of bourbon. We just flash for the camera.
yeah.
Steve, you're not going to... There it is. My other co-host, the hardest working DJ in all of Chicago, DJ Elokari.
DJ Elokari.
He will not make one for anyone else.
Hey, man.
We have to say our names.
Y'all gotta. Hey, man, you can ask Kid Mental. He's great.
I'm sure that you've mentioned this a few times to him, and there's been no action.
Every single week. Every single week. Our guest for this evening, Cole DeGenova. We are also joined by the Knuckles, Aloha, and Rocky.
Hello.
Yeah.
Rocky, you showed up a little late to the party. You didn't get an intro. Do you want to tell people who you are, what you do?
I belong to the only woman in the room. She and I are
your boy right here.
It's so true.
Yeah, I'm in a group with her. We're called the Knuckles. We're a song and dance duo.
Did you say song and dance?
Sorry, wait.
Out of Missouri.
I did not
say song and dance duo. Wow.
I mean,
sorry.
Wow.
You know, everybody else worried about the, new age, this, that, and the third. And, with music, I'm like, nah, we're a 1940s vaudevillian act.
I did not tell them that.
Mountain white gloves. Somebody plays the piano.
Start playing, breaking in the background.
We do sketches in between songs, you know what I mean?
Bring it back.
Well, aloha. How are
Sorry.
You think I'm playing? That's the funniest part.
How tired are you?
Don't tell them.
So tired.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, has anyone seen the weather?
Wow.
Let me ask you this. How'd you all... There you go. How'd you all come up with the name The Knuckles?
Well, my last name is Knuckles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
We're like the Adamses. You know what I mean?
The Knuckles family.
I said, hey, you, come here. And the rest is history.
Aloha and the family Knuckles.
Nice. Well played, Cole.
Almost spit a little. It's cool.
Let me ask you this real quick, Rocky, before we get into the trailer segment.
Please.
With the last name Knuckles, how many people expected you to fight them when you were growing up?
Damn.
Well, I'm a
Where
If
you
your
from?
name is Knuckles,
Where you from?
like
Where
somebody's
you from,
gonna
Rocky?
be like,
Tell
"Oh,
where
I'm
you
gonna get my
from.
boy Knuckles," because that sounds intimidating.
no.
Somebody told me, "Hey, I'm gonna get my boy Knuckles." I'd be like, "Can we talk about this?"
No.
Are we past talking?
Right.
And then my short ass pulls up, and then they're like, "Oh, okay." So you went and got him to say something. Okay.
He's our peer mediator.
The diplomat is what he is.
I'm literally a certified conflict mediator, my guy. I can always logically get to the bottom of an issue at some point. You know what I mean?
Both sides.
Violence is not something that we promote in any form of fashion. We always stay fully formed psychologically, and we can always communicate with people. Because what are we, savages?
Mike and Steve are bouncers. They do this shit all day.
I'm a door guy. Wait a minute.
But also,
I work door at bars. I don't have to bounce people.
But also having the name Rocky, though.
Yeah, Rocky Knuckles.
Yeah, man. They were, trying to get you to, they were really trying to get you to beat some ass.
Right.
They want me to be tough. I'm eating my vitamins every day.
Listen, Clubber Lang, Rocky Knuckles, same amount of syllables even.
I'm just saying.
I like your style, sir. Oh, you're good. You've done this before.
All I'm saying is that Rocky has a second career as a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? That's the best wrestling names I've ever heard. Coming to the stage.
I do have a little brother named Eli, who's like 6'2".
Knuckle.
He's like 300 something pounds.
Nice.
And he is actually training to be a wrestler.
Oh, wow.
He's got the name.
You know?
He doesn't even have to make anything up. There you go.
I'm trying to send him to New Zealand. There's this cool wrestler camp in New Zealand. Because who knew that there's all these wrestler camps all over America?
Oh, yeah.
They got them in like in Texas. They got one in like Jefferson City.
Where, Rocky?
What happened?
All over where?
All over America.
Markham. Hey, man.
Where?
You know what?
America.
You don't leave my homie St. Louis accent alone.
They got some in Texas. They got some in Florida. They got some, and then they got some in New Zealand. And he's gonna go to one in New Zealand, and he's gonna
he's gonna wrestle people with face tattoos, and not just like teardrops, but like entire face tattoos.
He's a big guy, man. He swings people through the ring. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be his Jimmy Hart. I'm gonna be in there talking and holding up t-shirts.
Real quick, what's your prop gonna be? Because you got to come out like with a thing.
Probably something wrapped in some raw paper. That'll be my prop.
Come out with a joint this big so everybody can see it. Already a fan.
I'm gonna be like, look, I'm enforcing the stereotype. Num num num, num num num.
Vince is gonna
Just
love
remember
you.
us when you put out the t-shirts, because I would like a t-shirt
all day, man. If we have any Knuckles t-shirts left, I'll send one your way.
We do.
I will wear a Knuckles t-shirt for sure. I'm rocking this show. This used to be a place in Cleveland.
Nice.
Called Big Fun.
Nice.
I really do wear all the t-shirts I get.
Strip club?
Was it Big Fun?
That does sound like a strip club
I
name.
bought a Game Boy and stink bombs there one day.
Are you boys in for a little bit of Big Fun? Yeah, I want some
Lots
Big
of
Fun.
NES games for $3. It was a lot of fun.
Hello, Corey. You got your Knuckles shirt, yeah?
Hell yeah, I do.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I know we not bad family like that. I said I know he got it.
Nah, I should have been.
He's not wearing it though.
I should have
I'm not
worn it.
pointing that out.
I absolutely should have worn it. I should have worn it.
Nah, he ain't got to wear that tonight. He represents us all the time. I'm just making sure he got one.
I most definitely got one.
Yes, there you go. So folks, we're gonna go into the trailer segment of tonight's episode.
Nice. I prepared
Shout
for
out
this.
to Kid Mental, who did all our jobs and did our logo too. I'm sure Cole is more prepared than I am because I have
need
to
shirts,
look
man.
at
Where are our
the
damn shirts at? We need
rundown to figure out what trailers we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Tonight we're going to be talking about Crossing Swords, which is a show by the people that make Robot Chicken.
Dang, man.
Really?
The one time
Yeah, I saw that.
can
That's a
use that.
Hulu original. Is that Hulu original?
Looked
I
like it.
assume. I don't know. We'll find out when the trailer shows.
I take it we're not talking about Solar Opposites, the ones, the show that Rick and Morty made.
Nope, this is a different one.
We talked about that a few weeks ago.
Oh, son of a bitch! I was late.
Yep.
We talked about it during the Blurred Out too. I haven't seen it yet.
I've watched
I'm in the same vehicle.
Yeah.
So Crossing Swords, and then we're going to talk about a show I've never heard of called Homecoming that has a lot of famous people in it.
Is it a show or is it a movie?
Janelle Monáe.
Yeah, that's the reason that we're talking about it today. Not because of Julia Roberts. When Janelle Monáe gets added, we have to talk about it.
You're absolutely right.
Fun bit of Blurred Dot history. DJ Elokari got into it with Sam One.
I most definitely did.
Loud.
It was a whole ass argument.
On
Was
air,
it your
loud.
birthday or it was WrestleMania? DJ Elokari drinks more on his birthday and during WWF or AEW events.
It's very true.
And I remember there being Jack Daniels involved.
Is WWF even still a thing?
What are you trying to say?
It's
Doug?
WWE.
Oh wait, WWE. Not the
No,
World
actually, you know what? There you go.
What are you trying to
Federation.
say?
You're exactly right. It is
And shame on them for taking that. Shame on them for that.
damn world
Nobody care about you,
wildlife.
Candace.
But you know what? WWE has been very trash for a while. It's
I
very
mean,
trash.
their policies are definitely.
Yeah, man. No, they.
fucking sure.
Yeah, man.
Vince McMahon is a true life supervillain.
Yeah, man.
That's the one reason why it's actually compelling.
Yeah, I
He
just.
has an actual government position.
He's
I'm
a
literally
billionaire Republican monster. He's like, I am the bad guy. We're gonna be on TV forever.
Tiny Toons.
Dude,
It's an essential business now.
Montana Max has money.
He's Montana Max.
Montana Max has money.
You said he has a government position?
No, yeah.
Him and Linda McMahon gave a bunch of money to Trump's re-election. WWE was then subsequently considered essential. Essential jobs are the only ones that can do it.
Well, Trump was a wrestler at some point also, remember?
No, he was not. He was on that segment. He got.
I know.
He didn't.
Mike Tyson. He's on that list.
You know, we don't really have to talk about
Dennis
it.
Rodman. But he actually wrestled.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman is an actual wrestler.
Yeah, I
As
saw
he
it
should be.
live. Yeah.
Fellas, I don't mean to get in your way. I think we might have buried the lead. Montana Max has money. One day you guys are gonna have to break down how Tiny Toon Adventures completely should be rebooted by the WB while they're doing all this HBO Max.
I feel like they should just bring the old episodes back out because Warner
on
Brothers
Hulu.
has always been so true to the time that they made things that there's timelessness in what they made. However, on the subject of timeless shows, I don't think Crossing Swords is going to be timeless, and I'll tell you
it
why.
looks trash.
Right after this trailer, DJ Elokari.
The segue.
I see what you did there.
Hello, sir.
I see what you did there. That was very impressive. That's very impressive.
Amazing.
Ever seen? Oh, shit. 10 years of training has led to this. How am I supposed to be a knight for these people? This is a cesspool.
Nothing separates the men from the boys like combat.
Why do we have to strip for this?
Like I said, men from the boys, now 9 up according to Bones.
Patrick, we can't put every prisoner to death.
Exactly.
An execution is a sometimes treat, like ice cream and butt stuff.
Right. Wait. You're a witch?
I'm not a witch. I'm just asking for equal pay for men and women.
Witch!
What's in here? Hi! Welcome to the Queen's Sex Dungeon, a.k.a. the Fun Dungeon.
Nope.
What the?
What's up?
That might be the worst thing I've ever seen. Nope, that's worse. The kingdom is super fucked. Princess, I'm here to save you.
Ew. Like, what are you, obsessed with me? Stalker.
It's my job to polish you wet turds into diamonds. I know
Is that
how to
Shirley?
field dress a man and use him as a
Oh,
sleeping
Niecy
bag.
Nash.
Your skin looks cozy as hell.
Thank you.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right.
All right, we'll go one at a time. I'll start off. I've seen all of this comedy before. I feel like I've heard all of these jokes before. I am old enough to have played with the little peg people in the play school sets. I don't know why they're using such old toys for a new show. Like, they're literally wooden toys too. Nobody under like 35 remembers these things. They were plastic when I was a kid, and that was in like 1985.
This is some kid shit.
I really feel like this is an attempt to do something that's been done over and over and over again, and I have no interest in watching it. Steve, what are your thoughts?
There's gonna be a lot of like pegging jokes, so that's always fun.
For sure. For sure. Because you really can't be edgy anymore.
They already dropped the butt stuff line.
Yeah. Edgy stuff has been like, you gotta look for new edgy stuff, I guess.
Yeah. You can just watch 2011 South Park, which is what I've been doing all day, and that's pretty edgy.
Yeah. The last time this type of humor was done.
Right, yeah.
Or Family Guy, or American Dad, or that whack ass
anything. Anything. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're not counting on anything being good. They just count on you being home right now. That's what they're just like these otherwise like these otherwise like shelved projects would be like are just like whatever. People, you're at least gonna get a few thousand, views.
A few thousand views.
A few thousand views just because you're on Netflix and people have insomnia,
It is on Hulu.
Oh, Hulu. Well, yeah, you get a few thousand. Yeah.
It's like Fast and the Furious movies. Like, people aren't expecting anything good. They just need to sit still.
Yeah.
But people are looking for family right now.
Say that again?
Huh? Nothing.
What did you say about family?
I was saying that, people looking for family right now. They're looking for family because, you see what it did there because we talked about that one show. Okay.
Well,
I'm not gonna try to watch it, but if I'm in the house any longer, I might put it on, because I might wake up with it because Hulu doesn't do that thing where it asks if you're like done watching, or maybe I turned off that setting, so like it never stops playing. Last night I fell asleep watching First 48. This morning I was watching Blackish. Like, what does that have to do with each other? That doesn't even make sense.
You know what it is? Racist. That's what that is. It's like, oh, you want to see black people? You were watching First 48? Well, here's the show for you.
This is perfect for you.
Blackish is important for white America because it's like, hey, you know what this one thing that your black coworker always talks about? This is what it actually is. This is Juneteenth. And here's an example of how Juneteenth is exercised.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's like it's a very like how to understand your your next door neighbor show.
Blackish, Black History Month, same thing. Not necessarily for us. Funny, not necessarily for us.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's true.
Well.
Steve, were you finished with your?
Yeah, I'm absolutely done.
Well, thanks.
Was that you're absolutely watching it, Steve? Is what you're saying?
No, I'm definitely not.
Okay, all right, just so we know.
DJ Alokari, how do you feel about a show with little pegs that's about medieval stuff and edgy humor?
No, sir, I don't like it. Doesn't look very interesting to me. It looks kind of corny, and it reminds me of when you're a little kid and you try to make your toys have sex. And
sorry, never did it. Don't know what you're talking about. It's just you.
Shut your face, Steve. You're lying.
All my toys were superheroes.
Yeah.
I had both
saving the day.
Male and female, and not. Wait a minute. Let me throw this out there. It could be male and male. It could be female and female. But
yeah,
I
they
had
were
male GI Joes, female GI Joes, and they had the little crotch movement.
Yeah, there you go.
Articulation. They had sex.
Yeah. all my Power Rangers was, shoot.
Even my action figures that only fuck with their back, they was getting it in.
We was getting it in. Pink
They
Ranger
didn't have to have special hips. They was fucking with their back.
Pink Ranger was getting toe up,
You know what I
son.
mean?
That's right. Cyclops was tearing up the Pink Ranger. You better recognize the game.
Facts.
But yeah, as far as this show goes, it's I don't know. I think it's one of them shows that's like I think little kids are gonna think it's funny, and
it might be made for like teenagers, which adds a whole nother thing to it. It's the
Speaking
reason
of-
I don't like Big Mouth. I've talked about it before.
yeah, yeah, I love
I like Big Mouth, but then also it makes me feel weird because it's like little kids talking about like butt stuff.
Exactly.
There's
That's
somebody
weird.
that sexualizes little kids that really likes it.
Yeah, no, it's adults. It's Nick Kroll and John
Right,
Mulaney.
Nick
It's
Kroll.
fucking grown people. But they even broke it down in the fucking last episode of the first season. They were like, "Is this like child porn?"
Yeah, kind of.
Like
Also,
it was.
I'm gonna throw it out there. Nick Kroll, I would not leave alone with my chick.
Oh hell no, no, absolutely.
Just looking at him.
Gotta have a
No. Yeah,
I wouldn't leave him alone with my
No,
mother.
he
He
can't give you
seems
a
like a
ride
nice
home.
guy.
Yeah, I'm you know, but this show in particular, man, I'm kind of good on it. It doesn't, it's not, I mean, like if it came on, it feels like one of those shows that should have been like a movie, a one and done, but as a series, I'm not sure if I'm like interested in actually like watching a full on series of this. So it's how did Randy used to say that shit? It's a no for me, dog. It's a no. It's a no.
Nope.
I'm good. I'm kind of good on this one.
Also, Randy from American Idol, great bassist at like 17.
Funny story about that dude.
yeah.
You know, like they were actually looking for Randy Jackson of the Jackson 5 and called the wrong number.
No way.
That's how that happened.
But this Randy Jackson is so much more accomplished.
Exactly. They just
He's
they
the one that
called.
played the bass line on "All I Want for Christmas Is You," right? Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom,
I want to say he was the teenager.
And
They had no idea. Like they really
that's the
had
best
no.
part. You gotta hit that once you get to that part. You got to.
Yeah.
They literally,
That's the
but
reason the
yeah,
song
like
was a hit.
they literally had no idea who they were calling, and they tried to call Randy Jackson of the Jackson 5, and then they were like, "Hey, is this Randy Jackson?" He was like, "Yeah, this is Randy Jackson." The musician Randy Jackson, he was like, "Yeah."
The real Randy Jackson.
And
But
then
he
like
didn't
you know,
lie. But he didn't lie.
Right.
It is me.
he didn't lie, but like if you,
Me, I'm off
how
the
would
road from
you would
touring with the Rolling
absolutely
Stones.
not turn down that role if they called you. Your name Randy Jackson. It's like the one time that shit actually paid off, because you know he got that
Oh,
shit
yeah.
his whole life. Nigga, you Randy Jackson from Jackson 5, and he was like, no. And then like American
No,
Idol
I'm
was
not. I
calling,
answered this question last week.
and then they were like, you want to be on a
was
TV
Randy
show? He's
Jackson
like,
from
yeah,
the Jacksons. To
Yeah.
be Jackson.
exactly.
Maybe there are
good for that
5
man.
people named
switched
Jackson in
brothers.
his family.
Good for that man. He was trying really hard, but yeah. But no, as far as this show goes, no.
Nope.
I'm good. Nah, I'm straight on this. You know what I mean? I don't. Yeah, it doesn't interest me.
Aloha, how do you feel about Crossing Swords?
I'm
you feel
definitely
about
gonna
it,
watch it.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to from this show?
Just for my own like personal research on animation, whether it's good or bad. Like I don't know. I feel like how do I say this? I'm already like really tied to some of my favorite shows already. So like new shit, it's just more like I don't know, kind of like some research. I don't know.
Facts.
I think I'm gonna get high and just watch it.
It looks
Be
like
"Oh."
it does look like a good get. Wait a minute. I just realized that they got penises on this episode.
Yep.
I did
They
not.
do have
it's-
penises.
Dicks.
I did not realize that those were wooden
The
penises.
claymation
You
penis.
didn't?
I wasn't. I guess I just wasn't
definitely
looking that hard. Like, you
Immediately
know?
was like, oh, they got dicks. They don't have arms or legs, but they have dicks.
I did not
That's the
realize
type of
that.
show this is gonna be.
All right. Word.
Maybe
Hello?
if it was a short, maybe if it wasn't a series, it was just a short. You know?
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't
for
know.
me personally. I
Or they
would've-
made like a couple shorts. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't fucking know.
It looks like
Keep
it'll
in
be
mind,
canceled soon.
how many episodes do
We're
you think
thinking
you'll
too hard
give
about
it?
it.
How many I'll give it? 3.
I think that's a pretty standard number for new shows. If it
3,
doesn't get good by
probably-
episode 3.
3, like in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Like but probably not during the day.
So you're leaving the fall asleep on it option open.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can like forget that you ever saw it.
Smart way to watch.
Yeah, I'm not
if
watching
it keeps
that
me
during the
awake,
day.
I'll keep watching it. If I fall asleep, then no.
Right. No, I ain't watching it during the day.
Gotcha.
No.
Gotcha.
I will admit, it does make me a little bit more excited seeing that it was produced by the people who made Robot Chicken.
Robot Chicken, yeah.
That's kind of cool because I do like Robot Chicken.
If Robot Chicken didn't have, it's like Aloha said about shorts. It's like a collection of shorts, and sometimes it's repeating shorts. Whole episode.
Is that a horse?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a little much to
He made a
ask.
horse.
I was in my box trying to be quiet. I was trying to get my chaplain on. That's all.
Looking up the vaudeville routine for the song and dance numbers.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, guys.
Trying out new stuff. Thank you, Aloha.
Glad I can be a part.
Hey, yeah, we're glad you're here. Rocky Knuckles. What are your thoughts on this one?
I will give it a once over. I'm not gonna say it's made by the same people that make Robot Chicken, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, now, those two bastards have been making that show for damn near 20 years. And that has been...
It seems like it.
And it's like, on one hand, the humor is brilliant, but also it kind of gets played with its frat boy approach.
Very much so.
For sure.
Very frat boy. And that's difficult for certain demographics to, sorry for yelling.
Continue to yell.
You're passionate. You're passionate.
Keep yelling.
At least we can hear you.
Speak your truth, brother.
But frat boy humor only lasts for so long. It feels like that's really funny for a certain period in your life, and then after a while it gets a little played. Kind of like how much I love Kevin Smith. I love the concept of Jay and Silent Bob, but the fact that Jay has never grown out of that idiot 20-year-old mentality that you were waiting for him to grow out of from the 90s. You watch Jay and Silent Bob reboot and you're like, why have you grown not at all in the last 20 years? Silent Bob,
especially since Kevin Smith seems to have
It
grown.
happened.
But Silent Bob has grown so much because in the short dialogue he had in the movie when he had to save them from the Klansmen, he started mind fucking them with some whole other shit. Anyway, I bring that back to say I don't see from the trailer any growth from the Stupid Monkey Productions crew. You know what I mean? And I expect so much from that group because they have a talented writers.
Oh,
writers.
absolutely.
Chicken is funny.
Absolutely.
It's a funny show.
So them still doing dick and butt jokes, like we're so desensitized.
I'm not mature
now.
enough to hear dick and butt jokes and not laugh.
You know, and I'm always ready for a quality dick and butt fart joke. I'm down for some dumb, crude humor, but you know how funny it has to be. We're so desensitized. We're the generation that grew up on Austin Powers and Mini Me's and
I was gonna say
Fat
at
Bastards
one time Beavis and Butthead was edgy. You watch Beavis and Butthead now, that could be a Saturday morning cartoon.
Fam, it's so easy. So easy.
Yeah.
I love Beavis and Butthead.
It's so timid.
It's
I
Love.
watch it with my mom.
However, if you're like 18 years old now and you watch Beavis and Butthead, you're not gonna.
It's
But
all
what's funny
90s
is-
rock jokes too.
What's funny is
you
King of the
wouldn't get it.
Hill is still as poignant as it was when it started because that is deadpan animated comedy done at its finest. I don't know if I've ever seen deadpan comedy done in animation like that.
It's thematic enough.
You know what I mean?
There is an environment that they set up for the laughs to exist in, whereas, and again, my criticism of Crossing Swords is this is the same environment to make jokes in that I've been seeing for at least the past 20.
Yeah, South Park has been on my whole life.
Yeah.
Like,
God bless Trey Parker and Matt Stone, dude.
And
Yeah,
it's still poignant. Like
so-
it's beyond dick and fart jokes. They do a little bit more. You know what I mean? So
Oh yeah.
I expected
Way more.
Yeah, you expect more out of people, you know, who are doing a team of Robot Chicken. You know what I mean? Like I would hope so. So I don't know.
Is it just me, gang, or do you feel like Seth MacFarlane has been trying to make his cartoons die for the last like 10 years?
Maybe.
Maybe. I feel like he's rich enough and smart enough to. He's like, listen, man, I've been doing this forever. I don't.
But like,
they won't let me out my contract. I got to get fired.
He does Broadway.
Yeah.
A Million Ways to Die in the West was not a bad movie.
It was alright.
It was alright.
It wasn't bad. That's him doing his Mel Brooks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did we watch that? We watched that.
Of course we watched that.
Yeah, we watched that. With the...
It's live action. It's live action Family Guy. Everything he does is live action Family Guy. Ted is live action Family Guy.
I need another Ted. I'm gonna need another Ted.
But he's grown.
Ted 2 wasn't good.
It was not.
But I can use another.
But you know he has the capacity to make something quality. That's why he made the Orville. He's like, they said they were gonna give me Star Trek. They're not gonna give me Star Trek. I'm gonna make my own Star Trek, and it's actually like a dramedy that people are soaking in. You know what I mean? It actually gets respect from the audience that actually watches the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He wants to shift gears, but Rocky, I got to cut you off because I just realized it's 8:51 and we have not heard from Cole yet.
Yeah, we still got one more trailer.
Sorry, buddy.
I don't even know what to say after.
Thank you for your
that.
thoughts.
Yes.
Crossing Swords. You want to watch it?
I don't know. I'm I'm so new to shows in general. Like before the quarantine, I didn't even like watch shows. I didn't binge shows. I'd like occasionally watch like Bob's Burgers or something. You know, just little things here and there. I will say my first thought was like, ooh, claymation. I love the claymation movies.
Yeah,
I do too.
Claymation with penises.
That was my first thought.
Yeah.
I love Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Santa Claus is coming to town.
It's fantastic.
I thought
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh,
Yes.
that's good.
Damn good. Isle of Dogs also damn good.
Isle of Dogs was great. I thought it was weird. Why are we in medieval times? What does that have to do with anything? How's that relevant?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Because
and
the
same
guys
thing.
that do The Simpsons just did that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. What? And the dick and butt jokes, like you said, it's like, okay, we've heard a million dick and butt jokes. At least something like Big Mouth, I feel like is dick and butt jokes, but then there's some sort of like pathos to it, you know, like coming of age, lesson to learn. I don't see that really happening in this show.
No.
This seems like it's gonna be a lot of dick and butt jokes.
Yeah.
But I might get, I don't know. You know.
If you do want
I might be
to,
drunk late at night. And,
Nope.
You know, especially after this conversation. Definitely. I would never even have known this show was out until we just talked about it.
That's what we're here for, bro.
Oh, no. Shoot.
The show actually does not come out until June 12th, I think it says on Wikipedia.
Well, I won't be
June
doing
12th,
anything
2020
then either,
on
so.
Hulu. Yeah, we'll probably still be here.
Right.
I just looked it up and it was a trailer. It was just a trailer.
No. So again, folks at home, Crossing Swords, June 12th, 2020. I will not watch it for a solid 8 years. Maybe in like 2030 when I'm bored, I'll go back and look at it.
Well done.
And it has to be on the site that I'm bootlegging TV shows. Specific criteria that will get me to watch this. Otherwise, no. So our next show came to my attention simply because Janelle Monáe is on the cover.
Hey,
of
Monáe!
Yeah.
It is called Homecoming. I believe it is an Amazon Prime show. It will be released. This is the second season. It will be released May 22nd. A quick blurb about it is an anthology series centered around the mysterious Geist Group, an unconventional wellness company, and their equally unorthodox program, the Homecoming Initiative. Now that I know it's an anthology, I want to watch the first season. I love it.
Absolutely.
DJ Alokari, if you could hit us with that clip.
All right, let's do it. Let's turn this down.
Everything all right, miss?
What's your name?
Fatality.
What is
Not their
your
name.
address?
I don't know.
How about your birthday?
I don't know.
We're trying to understand what happened to you.
I knew something was wrong with me,
Got him!
but I couldn't explain it to anyone. It was like the people around me were keeping a secret. Like we were in a movie.
Message!
And everyone knew we were in a movie except for me.
so hard?
If I did something wrong, I have no idea what it is.
The complaint's been elevated. There's going to be an investigation.
It was hard for me to come down here, okay? Oh my. There's no one I can... It's hard for me to talk about this. I'm sorry.
Nothing.
Jesus. What are you into here?
I don't know.
You better think.
Never think.
This is all critical military technology.
They're in charge here, whether we like it or not.
And you like it.
What was I doing? Why was I there?
It's complicated.
How did we get here?
Nothing.
What we did, no good can come of that.
But what if we let the crazy world in?
If you keep picking at this, it's gonna start bleeding.
Oh my
God! Metaphors.
All right, well there you go.
Is that it? All right. A few details about the show. It stars Bobby Cannavale. Not Bobby Valentino.
That's my boy. He be getting
You'd recognize his face. Yeah. The Irishman. Jesus Rolls that I heard is bad.
Boardwalk Empire.
Right, Boardwalk Empire.
Stephen James is in
Classic
it.
Italian actor
James.
playing mobsters normally.
Well, this time he gets to play in a sci-fi show. Stephen James, I don't know how he pronounces it, who was in Race, the Jesse Owens story, If Beale Street Could Talk, Selma.
Yeah, there you go.
It seems that he has been in a bunch of black movies, including The Book of Negroes. I've never heard of this. It's a TV miniseries.
Is that a Bible?
Stop.
I assume.
Sorry. I just heard is that the Bible
Sissy
to the Book of
Spacek is
Negroes.
in it. Sissy Spacek played Carrie in the original Carrie. She's really good at being creepy. And Alana Ubach. I don't know anything about this one. She was in Coco and the Legally Blonde sequel.
Oh yeah, word.
Oh, she was in Freeway with Kiefer Sutherland and what's her name? It was like
also
a really old HBO.
Joan Cusack, right?
Is she in this?
I think she was one of the military people.
Yeah, she was a lady in Adam
Julia
Family.
Roberts.
You said Joan Cusack?
Yeah, the girl from Adam Family.
Yeah.
John Cusack's
Not John
sister.
Cusack.
Yeah, from Adam Family.
Marcus Henderson is in it. I recognize his face. So there are a lot of noteworthy people in this.
You said Marcus Houston
I'm
in this?
interested.
Graceful, delicate. You said Adam's Family too. Sorry.
It's a treasure.
She sure was.
Let's see any movie Joan Cusack is in, for one.
Well, it ain't no
I
movie.
would
She
see
gonna
any
be.
movie.
She ain't.
Or anything.
Well, I don't think he's in it.
John Cusack? Yo,
No,
I know a guy that fought
Joan. She's
Cusack.
great. No, she's great.
Joan
She's
Around the
that's
Chicago bar industry, there are a lot of stories about John Cusack. I hope to record a podcast telling those stories one day. Yeah, I'm interested. Am I going to watch it? I don't know, but I'd be willing to watch it. Steve, what do you think?
I gotta tell you guys, neither one of these trailers really made me
No.
my seat. You know, like I'm not excited because there's no adventure in seeing it. I'm just gonna keep watching The Wire. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna watch anything new. Nobody can fool me really. You can't fool me with all this new fancy shit. The Wire still is on TV somehow, and
Wait, it's on TV? You're not bootlegging it?
You can't trick me.
It comes on like the My TV channel, and it's on Hulu right now too. So, yeah.
I still have never seen it. I've watched the first 2 episodes.
You're like missing an important moment in Black acting history, dude. Because
You're not the
television
first person
history.
to tell me this.
If it's any consolation, I've never seen Star Wars.
That's
You
fine.
don't need to.
Yeah, it won't really change your mind.
As a Black Nerd show, I'll tell you. Yeah.
Kung Fu ninjas in space, man.
You either like it or you don't. You know what I mean? Like
Kung Fu ninjas in space.
All they need is to do
Kung
the
Fu
Naruto
cowboy
stuff,
ninjas.
and it's
no, they're not very good ninjas. I'll tell you that.
No.
The detective.
I'll tell you what, though.
The detective cowboy ninjas in space.
Donnie Yen was in one, and he was not a Jedi, and he was blind, and he died.
And he was still the best character in the whole movie.
He was. He threw sand to the stormtrooper, and the stormtrooper flinched. But DJ Elokari, what did you're wearing a helmet and somebody throws sand at you, and you're like, DJ Elokari, what do you think of Homecoming Season 2? You are a fan of Janelle Monáe.
Yeah, man, I support
it. Is that
any...
enough to get you to watch this?
I mean, no, but I mean,
no.
I love Janelle Monáe music, man. She's an amazing singer and dancer. You know Janelle Monáe can do the moonwalk.
Dance show.
Hey, hold on now. You know Janelle Monáe can do the moonwalk forward. That's impressive. You know she can do the moonwalk backwards and forwards and sing.
It's just walking.
Did you know? Did you know that Janelle Monáe?
It's just dragging your feet.
Nah, dog, you ain't seen it, son.
I can do that. It's why my shoes are worn down in the back.
She is amazing. You know that Janelle Monáe was endorsed by Prince.
Yes.
You got endorsed by Prince. That is
one of the last.
But then again,
my
so was
God.
Vanity.
Huh?
So was the Vanity 6.
Yeah,
they were
incredible.
great.
You ever seen Susie Moon? She was the
Shit.
star of the trio. Susie Moon was the star of Vanity 6 and Apollonia 6.
Don't get this
It should
nigga
have been
started.
Susan 6.
Don't get this nigga started.
You got so
All I'm
pumped about
saying-
it that you knocked your phone.
You don't get this
Bro,
nigga. Don't get this nigga started.
I take that whole era very seriously, bro. He can do no wrong. Even the people that were halfway talented, it didn't matter if they were the most incredible singers and dancers and artists.
Loved it.
They part of the crew, and they in the
Fine.
circle right now. So I'm gonna make them shine while they with me. You with me?
There you go.
You're
Just
gonna be
saying.
pretty too.
I say you open up Pandora's box, Mike. You better.
That's what I tell my
Let it
band
go.
all the time. You with me?
There you go.
You're all pretty.
That's
Shit.
that's the mentality.
Goddamn right. But no, as far
and
as
damn
this,
Mickey Free.
shit.
Back to it though. Back to
back to them. But yeah. As far as this trailer go, it looks interesting. I mean, is this something that it looks like I would watch? It would probably be something I would stumble upon, and you know, if it looks decent, then you know, I'll probably check out an episode to give it a chance, and if it hooks me after the first episode, then you know, I might actually do it. I do have Amazon Prime. I mostly have watched it for the boys and whatnot. So it would be nice to see another really good anthology drama based on that. She's doing a lot of stuff that kind of feels similar, and I'm really afraid that she's starting to get typecast. Which
I'm
is
okay if she does creepy movies.
well, I don't even think that it's creepy movies. It's more of like the out of the box movies. But she feels like she's kind of playing a lot of similar roles, and I feel like she's so much more than that. But of course, I would give this a chance. You know what I mean? Simply just on the basis of Bay Monet. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, I'll check it out. You feel me? You know, so it'll get a resounding for me until like I see more.
I want sound effects.
You get sound effects.
That's what
We
I've
say
been
this
saying.
every week.
I do. I put the sound effects behind y'all. You know what I'm
what
saying?
I've been saying.
You know what I mean? I put the sound
I
effects
used to do
behind
the sound
y'all.
effects, and Elgin
Yo.
was like, "I can do sound effects." And I was like, "All right, use these."
Oh.
And then he just uses them for
Hey man, come on now.
Another one. This is how it goes in the BlurdDot business.
It's even worse when Kid Mental is on the show because then it's us like sound effects battling. It's horrible.
Well, thank
That
you,
would be
DJ.
so funny. Sound effects
Aloha, how do you feel about this show?
Ooh. I mean, I'm gonna watch that shit. I'm gonna watch that shit.
All right.
I'm sorry, Janelle Monáe. She's Janelle Monáe. I don't give a fuck. I'm giving her every shot, every chance she gets on a screen. I'm gonna give it a shot, and I'm gonna watch that shit from beginning to the end. And you know, she's. I mean, I feel you, Clary, with maybe the typecast, but I don't know. I think she's so special and particular, and like there's no one else really like her. I mean, we just haven't seen her yet, that person yet. So I don't know. I feel like it's just let her keep doing it, man, till she find her one.
Do you feel like her acting career will kind of reflect her music career? Because remember when she first started off, it was always like stuff buttoned up to here. You saw her dance, you saw her sing, but it wasn't like her recent like kind of like blossoming in the public eye. Like she stuck with the thing until like she found her voice and then blew up.
I think she really did that with Hidden Figures. Like
I like that
totally
role.
You saw her as like your cousin, or like you know, you saw her the other part of her, which I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I'm biased. You hear my sound effects?
Hey.
Nah, they suck. But no, I'm definitely gonna give it.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna give it my attention and support that beautiful woman.
There you go.
Sorry.
Thank you, Aloha. Cole, DJ Nova, how do you feel about the show?
I'll add to that. I've been a Janelle Monáe fan for years. I feel like she's kind of all over the place, and you know, as far as like roles she's done, sometimes she's more in like an auxiliary role, and you know, then sometimes she's more of like I don't know. I want to see her do something that really carries a movie or a show, and I would be willing to watch it just to see if this is the one. I want to see what she does over the course of 10 episodes. And if she's, because if this is her moment, I want to see her really shine for sure.
Did y'all see her in Electric Dream?
No, I didn't see that.
Is that the music video that went along with her album?
Electric Dreams was like this play off of Black Mirror, but it was on Amazon Prime too. But it was like some trippy shit, and she had like a moment on there, and that's what on there. Damn, I'm from St. Louis.
I'm learning.
On there.
And it was very like dirty computer, you know. But not sorry to cut you off, but I'm in my zone.
Electric Dream.
I'll just check that out.
Yeah, she was in Electric Dream. And there I go again. Hey.
But yeah, I would watch it for Janelle Monáe. Besides that, I didn't really get a good idea of like what the show is about. But there's a lot of people I recognize.
Right.
I feel like that's kind of the point, is to not have an idea. Like it's supposed to be amorphous and mysterious, and you watch it and peel the onion.
And I like the guy too, the one who was in The Street Can Talk.
Yeah,
he's a good actor.
I don't remember his name, but
Stephen James, I believe.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Cole.
So, yeah, I'll give it a go.
Thank you. Rocky, you gotta unmute yourself.
my phone
Sopranos crossing swords.
I wasn't trying to have the accidental playback or whatever through the phone because my phone died, so I couldn't have my headphones plugged up, so I didn't want to be a jerk about it.
Yeah, we didn't make a deal about it. I was just like, we lost Rocky. Hopefully he comes back soon.
In the middle of me I was about to give my 2 cents about something, and my phone was like, no! But no, I think I have no idea what this show is. The fact that it's in season 2 and I'm not aware.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I need to jump in and do my homework, so I'm excited about checking it out. Like Aloha said, it's Janelle Monáe. I'm gonna support whatever she's doing because I need the world to know how talented she is. Because for some reason, a talent as strong as hers just kind of has been shrugged off. It's kind of weird, and it's off-putting, and it's insulting to our culture. Because in this generation, we need outstanding next level artists, you know? Like, and she's been outstanding and next level since she was signed to fucking Big Boy at Purple Ribbon.
Very true.
So she's come a long way. So
yes,
I'll give it a one.
Survive Purple is not easy. Not many people survive Purple Ribbon. Like Killer Mike, Janelle Monáe,
and Big Boy.
Fantagram signed with Purple Ribbon, and then they no longer.
Scar's still around. Scar's still around right now. Big Boy. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah. Not at all. Scar's still around now. But no, I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. So that's pretty just about unanimous. Either will check it out or are willing to check it out. Steve is going to continue to watch The Wire.
Wow.
Nope. So, folks, we are going to go into our second DJ Elokari mix of the evening. DJ Elokari is going to play you some hits. DJ Elokari, what hits are you going to hit him with?
So we're going to be dropping a video by the Knuckles on this particular one. The name of this song is called Jam On It. Y'all want to speak on this, on this particular track, on the song?
Jam On It, I think it was called. It was produced by our DJ, Jackpot Hits. He's a super talented producer, super talented DJ. It's kind of an ode to the old school, jam on it, jam,
It's about...
it's an ode to that, and it's kind of just a mission statement. A lot of our stuff has been a mission statement because when you watch something, people are just checking you out for the first time, even if you put out a bunch of stuff. So it's still just like, hey, you're getting to know us, so this is us.
Hey,
Yeah.
The video is very matter-of-factly just breaking down a day in our life, how we be jamming.
Nice.
Right. So yeah, man. Most
real
definitely.
quick, where can people find your music? Where can people follow you on social media?
All over the world. We're
Any place specific?
We're on all major streaming services. All major streaming platforms.
I like those gloves.
Thanks. Just a costume change.
At the Knuckles Band on all social media stuff. At the Knuckles Band, and you can just look up the Knuckles. Just period. You'll find us. At the Knuckles Band for everything. And we're on all streaming services as the Knuckles.
Okay.
Thanks.
Cole, you want to shout out where people can find your music, where you are on social media?
Likewise, all over the world. Your favorite internet haunts at Cole DeGenova.
You want to spell Cole DeGenova?
Yeah, I guess I should. COLE, like Old King Cole.
Or Cole from Martin.
Or Cole from Martin. Yeah. Or Nat King Cole.
First Cole that pops into my head. Yeah.
Yeah. And then DeGenova is DEGENOVA.
There you go.
Tight.
All right. You are listening to BlurdDotRadio, BLURDDOTRADIO. We will be back in 15 minutes, which is 9:28. We'll play a quick round of Black Card Revoked. We will do a toast.
No, don't take it away.
Yeah. That's what we got. DJ Elokari.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Oh, no, I said, and then a toast, you know what I mean? All that.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. BlurdDotRadio.
Remember to mute your microphones, y'all.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
You're going to have to hear me farting over here.
BlurdDotRadio. We be
sugar in my coffee. Got brothers in the lobby, say they wanna guard my body. If I sing, I have nothing to them. Lazy paparazzi, they ate up all the brownies. Now they smoking over Rocky. By the time they found something to do, dancing in a naughty with girls that look like Jackie Brown. Hello, female power. They know that we from out of town. Charge you by the hour just to see us play our favorite song.
My life is a movie, a method with no direction. Till they see what we're doing, see what my shooters are shooting. Folks that can't win for losing, while I hear a beat that's on repeat that jackpot is producing. Circle is sorta juicy, say Loha sorta moody. She's just staring at a brick wall and she ain't said nothing to me. I'll tell the truth to you, see that both of us are so groovy. We be jamming, yeah.
Jam on it, 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 jam on it.
We be jamming.
BlurdDotRadio.
Hungry. Darling, there's only one God. 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 Darling, there's only one God.
You are listening to the sounds of the Knuckles.
Big bag full of money, everybody say grace. Baby tired of paying tithes, I can see it every time I look at her pretty face. Everybody going run the center space, you know power players, real killers, grad students, gang members. Life's a selfie with no filter. Preacher preaching and no listeners. Take a whole bath in holy water. One begotten son, they forgot the daughter. Bottle service, no sparklers. Phone dying with no charger. Make them all bow at the altar. For their life, they better pray. Can't go home, but you can't stay here. Lord, look at all of them beg to stay. Send a text to my better half. Told her tonight to come out and play. People quote us like they know us, saying stuff that we never say.
Lights are on, no filter, and a bitch is strapped together. Got 3 strikes against her. Better pray to God to heal her. Cause my lights are on, no filter, and a bitch is strapped together. Got 3 strikes against her. Better pray to God to heal her. Cause my lights are on, no filter, and a bitch is strapped together. Got 3 strikes against her. Better pray to God to heal her. Cause my lights are on, no filter, and a bitch is strapped together. Got 3 strikes against her. Better pray to God to heal her. No, you want to feel me. You are so hard to reach me. 'Cause I know you feel me. But you know that's where you should be.
Well, darling, there's only one God. Darling, there's only one God.
Amen.
Darling, there's only one God. Darling, there's only one. Well, darling, there's only one God. 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 Well, darling, there's only one God. 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 Well, darling.
That's right.
Okay, so this ain't just some chump stuff.
All right, let's get them muddy waters crystal clear. Purify our connection, all right? My circle's working like the end is there, so my son ain't gotta say all my life I had to fight. Religious types of passing judgment here. That's not very religious of you, man, I swear. Trying to show you that there's nothing to fear. Denying that you can do whatever the fuck you like.
Players play, lovers, we them type of motherfuckers. Walking rooms, we don't say nothing, but we the loudest. Ain't no question, it ain't no question,
Ain't no question.
it ain't no question.
I taught him how to fast. He went 40 days on water.
That's right. That's right.
Right on, I hover in this motherfucker, wondering what I'm on. Her hustle couldn't be tougher. Where you going? I'm gone. Free spirit that's talking structure on the rip. Where I own. Shooters go for the dome when they watch you get thrown. Money buried at the Neverland Ranch. Gonna get it in a dented avalanche. Hit a plan, word to Michael, break the cycle, do for self, hand to hand, live forever. The complex of Peter Pan.
Players play, lovers, we them type of motherfuckers. Walking rooms, we don't say nothing, but we the loudest. It ain't no question,
You're listening to the sounds of the knuckle.
See, I'll never believe now that they ever intended for that concert to come off.
what you wanna know? Got no answer, ain't got no answer. But life's a gamble, so take your chance, Watching the lights glow on private dance, Where money trees grow with plenty branches, We at the Neverland Ranch.
Going out with
Money trees grow.
I'm 7M got
We
saved.
at the Neverland Ranch.
The God take the wheel. Stay back
Everybody
from trash. Most folks wear masks. They hide when they pass. Wanna know where we going? All you gotta do is ask. 10 million mile dash. Plenty money might stack up. Behind cold too fast. Make anything crack up. Handshake, smile don't match up. Wait, something don't add up. See what's the deal in the catch. Side on, make a back up. Wondering where your back up. We are under no pressure. Hit you so fucking hard. Your thoughts and words have to catch up. Bitch, we pray for this progress. You do not know our process. That take it from the top shit, and we ain't break a promise. Bitch, we pray for this progress. You do not know our process. That take it from the top shit, and we still be on this.
I'm beyond, beyond, beyond. I'm beyond. You should be on, beyond, beyond. Just be honest. I'm beyond, beyond, beyond. I'm beyond. Beyond. You should fucking be on. Thoughts right in my mind like I'm back in my fucking neon. Me and Dion plotting up some scheme on. That's that gangster shit that I had learned from. How can you drink when you got two hands? Where is your team? Someone shaking their ass with a glass, celebrating all the work that you putting in now. Them ain't just fake fantasies. That's what's happening now. You getting money somewhere, beautiful honey somewhere. You ain't a dummy, you just writing your story. Feel your glory, back to work. Ain't no more playing with bae. Put that 10 in the tank and take your ass. Bad work, yes, and then I'm beyond, beyond, beyond. I'm beyond. You should be on, beyond, beyond. Just be honest. I'm beyond, beyond, beyond. I'm beyond. I'm beyond, beyond, beyond. I'm beyond. You should be on, beyond,
You're listening to the sounds of the Knuckles.
Everything's out of control. I wish I had blood to roll. But I'll just let her go. 'Cause they're so ugly.
So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? When you see the truth? See them people ain't true. Stacking paper faster, say you broken, they can't handle you. When they money gone, they won't got any intangibles. Land of the lost. I want my soul back. What's the cost? Said they want me to lose it, but it ain't no refund. So I'm counting my blessings, but I'm throwing these ones. Girl so cold, on your own. What you gon' do? No, you can't call home. Let's two get grown. Now your childhood gone. Same old shit. Going on and on.
Everything's out of control. I wish I had blood to roll. But I'll just let her go. 'Cause they're so ugly underneath. Everything's out of control. I wish I had blood to roll. But I'll just let her go. 'Cause they're so ugly underneath.
Who wants to see a freak? Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Formalize step live, come on, come on. Formalize step live, come on, come on. Who wants to see a freak? Formalize step live, come on, come on. Formalize step live, come on, come on. Formalize step live, come on, come on. Who showed up for the freak show? Please formalize step live, come on, come out. Who showed up for the freak show? Please formalize step live, come on, come out. Who showed up for the freak show? Please formalize step live, come on, come out. Who showed up for the freak show? Please formalize step live, come on, come out.
Yeah, the room hella packed, it's wild to wild. Millionaires throwing money, trying to get involved.
We're about to come back right after this.
Yeah, she wasn't born with it, had that installed. If Granny saw her now, she'd be appalled. She working the pole, make paper stack. She can pay rent, car, no phone bill with that. Bodyguard make sure that she don't get snatched. You know these freaks out here get so attached.
Who showed up for the freak show? Please formalize that live, come on, come out. Who showed up for the freak show? Please formalize that live, come on, come out. Who showed up for the freak show? Please formalize that live,
yeah. We're gonna come back.
Who showed up for the freak show? Please formalize that live, come on, come out.
Are you here for the freak show? For the freak show? Are you here for the freak show? Who showed up for the freak show? Say, baby mama, you never. Can't get a new lace pronto. But your hair having eyes been a big dog. But you wanna call me the weirdo.
Who showed up for the freak show? Please formalize that live, come on, come out. Who showed up for the freak show? Please formalize that live, come on, come out. Who showed up for the freak show? Please formalize that live, come on, come out. Who showed up for the freak show? Please formalize that live, come on, come out. Who showed up for the freak show? Please formalize that live, come on, come out. Who showed up for the freak show? Please formalize that live, come on, come out. Who showed up for the freak show? Please formalize that live, come on, come out. Who showed up for the freak show? Please formalize that live, come on, come out.
All right.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
Yes.
Hey, we're listening to BlurdDotRadio. Bang. I am your host, Mike Stidham. I am joined by Steve.
What it do?
The hardest working DJ in all of Chicago, DJ Lokari.
Yo.
Try again, motherfucker.
And our special guest for the evening, we got Cole DeGenova.
Hey.
And Aloha and Rocky, a.k.a. The Knuckle.
Man, I imagine that shit goes so hard live.
Yo.
You were mentioning that earlier.
Freak show, I'd lose my shit.
I can't really love when the world opens up again to go see a show.
Thank you, Cole.
We get some sort of vaccine and don't have to stand 6 feet apart.
Yes.
Somebody's getting shoved when that song comes on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yes. I see like mosh pits.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, I hope they're okay with it. Somebody's gonna get shot.
God, for the sake to be able to perform those records again. Like, please, everybody stay safe. Please.
White people,
really
keep your
like,
crazy ass in the house. White people, please stay in the house.
You know
white
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you get a different vibe when you see us, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I said
it's
like this punk rock thing that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
And yet and still it's like theater.
It's funny that you said punk rock specifically, because I had been in many a mosh pit in my day. And as when I was an actual bouncer, I had to be the guy to make sure that like mosh pits didn't get out of hand.
But you had mosh pit experience, so you knew what to do.
Oh yeah, no. I knew when somebody was running at me if they would stop or not.
Gotcha. I've only been in one mosh pit in my life, and I don't think I was ever more pissed off. I just want to listen to the music.
Stop shoving me.
Stop shoving me.
Yeah,
It becomes a game after a while.
Oh yeah, it really
becomes
is.
a game after a while. It's like, okay, so whose body's coming closest? What are they getting? Are they getting the elbow? Are they getting the shoulder? Are they getting the headbutt? Because they're getting something.
I'll tell you this. I went to a Wu-Tang concert. Funny enough, I think DJ Elokari and Steve were both at this concert somewhere.
Facts.
It was at the Concord.
Yes.
Steve told me he was in the balcony. I don't know where Elton was. I was in the front. In the shit. Like drinking and smoking weed in front of the stage. And when Brooklyn Zoo came on, fun fact about me, Brooklyn Zoo is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Absolutely.
And Method Man was like, get the mosh pit going. We were like, yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes, sir.
That was the night I realized if I get 3 people in this arm and 3 people in this arm, I can throw 6 people in one direction.
See,
it was a lot of fun.
I would have just been over at the bar in the back, quietly, politely listening to the music. I don't want any of this.
By far the most gutter show I'd ever. I got pickpocketed for $4. I was not mad.
Wow. That's almost worth it for the story.
Oh yeah.
Hey, yo, Mike.
'Cause I was hammered. This was like, you know what? That's $4 worth losing. It was a good day.
You can't even buy a beer.
Wu-Tang takes their break in the middle of the show and they just go You're like, oh, I'm gonna punch someone in the face.
Hey, Mike. Mike.
Yo.
Speaking of rock shows, is this a good time to say that? To go ahead and acknowledge that?
Acknowledge.
Our loss this week. Is this a good time to acknowledge our loss this week, considering we're talking about rock?
Word. Oh, 2020.
Yeah.
2020, what are you doing
One
to
of
me?
the originators of rock and roll.
The
first
first rock
man
star,
to stand up and jam out on the piano.
Woo! The architect of all modern American music.
I read a headline that said that some high-ranking rock somebody called him the first punk ever in the history, like well before punk music was a thing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
it's totally punk rock.
Being a black
Definitely,
man, being as effeminate as he was,
Right.
singing
Queer black
proudly, you know what I mean?
Just
The man was
screaming his ass
beautiful
off.
for his time. His hair was fucking perfect. He had little
really was.
arms. But he wore
really was.
fantastic suits, man.
Mhm,
Before the 60s and 70s came out, and you could wear the frilly drag and be yourself. You know what I mean?
And that nigga was buff too. Why you buff too? And
you crazy strong.
You
he
strong
did.
cell and
His
furls,
whole
bro.
career was doing this.
Just saying, man. Jesus.
And the voice, though, the voice. Nobody
Oh, yeah.
sounded like.
Woo!
And he had to switch up the way he made his music, because back then, if you made a song that was too easy to cover, everybody would cover it, and then people would listen to the song, your song, being covered by somebody else.
Jerry Lee Lewis? What was his name? Great Balls of Fire. He tried.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yeah.
He tried.
He tried to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then he
his personal taste outside of music led him to not be appreciated for the musical genius he was, because he had different issues, if you understand what I'm saying. And backwoods issues.
Yeah.
You know who he was friends with that not a lot of people know about? I remember that's it. Cole, could you put that in the camera again?
Yes.
I had to grab it. This is a record I found in London a few years ago. It's Little Richard and Jimi Hendrix. Because Jimi Hendrix got his start. Well, he got his start with the Isley Brothers, and then he was in Little Richard's band. So these are all the recordings.
Because Little Richard left him on tour. Or was that James Brown?
James Brown did too, I think.
Yeah. Jimmy got high a lot. A lot of people were like, listen, Liz, we're going to Cincinnati. We'll leave him in St. Louis.
He'll get there, or he won't.
But yeah, we
Mr. Pennyman.
We lost Little Richard this week. Really and truly, when I say put some respect on his name, we would not know the phrase "put some respect on his name" if he wasn't down at the foundation of the tree that grew that arm of music that grew those artists that said that.
Totally.
So if we could do like a 10-second moment of silence for Little Richard, starting now. Rest in power. But he said, I was watching an interview where they were like, who invented rock and roll? And he was like, I did. And to be honest, I got a lot of my sound from Ike Turner.
That shit is pretty punk rock too, man. Tina Turner is punk rock.
This was like pre-Tina.
Oh yeah, that's the Ike Turner review. That's what we talking about.
Yeah.
Ike Turner review. Man,
yeah, man.
Do your research, folks. Understand where American music came from. Maybe then you'll feel worse when black people get shot while driving.
Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. And I think
what we're gonna do now.
Yeah.
First, we're gonna do our regularly scheduled toast. We are sponsored by CH Distillery, who gave us a bunch of bottles of Malort. This is where the toast came from.
Really?
True. That's a fact. We got to get everybody in the studio so that we can actually do shots of Malort face to face.
I'm so jealous right
now. All right. Well,
do the St. Louis people know about Malort?
Of course I know about Malort.
Okay.
They run a bar.
I know it's a Chicago thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a thing in my town too, man.
It's not a thing in Cleveland because Malort is technically illegal in Ohio.
Wow.
It's because it's made with wormwood. You can't sell wormwood alcohol.
We would kill each other.
I mean,
you can't have absinthe either.
No,
it's not real absinthe. No.
Yeah, I mean none of it's real absinthe.
It's like
unless it is real absinthe. Then you're
y'all sponsored by Malort, bro.
Yep.
We are.
That's my dream.
So I want to send a shout out to
It's
them.
not that hard.
Hello, Kari got us a sponsorship because he just told a black lady there, hey, we drink Malort. And he was like, my boss doesn't think black people drink Malort. To prove the point.
I was like, I'll prove you wrong.
Yeah.
There you go.
You were drinking Malort. That is amazing.
This is the most inspiring thing I've heard all week.
Oh my God. I can't believe.
You're on BlurdDotRadio.
For one, I can't believe you're drinking Malort. But two, I can't believe Malort is like, oh, bro, I'll bankroll this. I'll bankroll this.
I mean, mind you, they don't give us money, but they do give us free Malort.
They give us
plenty of you Malort. They don't need to give you money.
They give us plenty of free booze.
That will be a currency during the apocalypse. Okay.
Yeah,
because you can wash your car with it too.
Fucking right.
True. Clean
can start
pennies.
your car with that shit. Fucking shout
Fuck
out to
Teslas.
Malort, man. Wow.
Are you?
You'll get
That's a quotable right there. You can start your car with that.
Yeah.
Damn, that'd be real.
The last good Malort quote we got was Rhymefest saying it tastes like somebody pissed in a grapefruit.
Hey now.
Not wrong. He's not wrong.
Damn.
Shout outs to DH Distillery. Let's get it.
They're still doing curbside pickup. If you are in Pilsen, get yourself some food and some alcohol from CH Distillery.
I didn't even know they were located in Pilsen.
They are.
They are located in
But,
Pilsen.
They are.
the
Give me a reason to
distillery,
leave the house.
this distillery is in Pilsen. The food and restaurant is in the West Loop, so it's still pretty close.
True that.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is the most inspiring 5 minutes
Also,
of the
they've
last
been
week.
making hand sanitizer for hospitals.
Type.
Oh my god.
Because you can also
There's Malort
sanitize
hand
your
sanitizer.
hands
With
Yeah.
Malort.
Malort. Start your car. It also kills coronavirus.
I can't.
Don't drink your products. Drink Malort.
Yeah.
There's a post that says Malort doesn't kill coronavirus, but it tastes like a chip. That's a fact. So let's do. This is a toast that I got from E40 on the episode of the Breakfast Club, and it goes: "I'm not above you. Everybody raise their glasses. I'm not below you. I'm right here with you. Woo! Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you all so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
Great meeting you, Knuckles.
Quiet Paul.
We still got a little game to play if you all want to stay. If you want to go.
Oh no.
Feel free to go.
I didn't
We'll
know.
frig around.
I'm around.
I gotta go pay. I'll be back.
So DJ Lokari is going to go PP.
I'll be right back.
We will make them last on the list. So we have this game here called Black Card Revolt.
Okay.
Go to Cards for All People. Again, that is cardsforallpeople.com. If you need help spelling Cards for All People, ask an adult. Black Card Revolt is a series of questions. Some of them are majority wins. Some of them you just have to get the majority rule. Some of them you just have a question that you have to get right.
There's more questions about Young Jeezy than there should be.
No, there are not.
If I ever had a black card, it's about to be revoked.
You might earn one here today.
I've had my
so
black
this
card
is-
revoked before.
This is your chance at redemption. It's like Rocky 2.
Right.
So this is a majority rules question. I'm going to ask it to Steve, and then we'll vote to see if Steve gets the point or not.
Oh,
The
no.
question is,
Drunk.
who is Beyonce's biggest fan of all time? This is Black Card Revoked again. The options are A, the Bayhive, B, Jay-Z, C, Kanye West, D, her mom. Steve, what do you say?
Oh, it's definitely D, her mom.
DJ Lokari, do you agree with that answer?
Is it fun? Am I going for the funny answer if I agree with Steve?
Whichever answer your heart desires.
I don't know if, yeah, you know what? I'll give it to her mom because her mom will kill somebody. Because it's between her and
Yeah,
Beehive.
exactly.
Has killed.
That is
You know.
an absolute fact.
She will absolutely kill somebody for her daughter. The other than I would have said the Beehive other than her. Steve, yeah. So I agree with Steve. I'm sorry, Steve wins.
Aloha.
I would say the Beehive.
That's what I'm saying.
Beehive
It was
They're
between-
will kill
crazy.
people and get arrested and go to jail.
They've made they've dedicated and built churches in the name of Beyonce.
Yeah, I don't know if Beyonce mama going.
That's scary.
So I could be totally wrong because
Well, it's a majority wins question. So far the answer is her mom. Rocky, who you got?
I'm definitely going with her mom, but the Beehive would be the most logical answer because they are psychotic and they do build churches, all sorts of demographics.
It's like Mad Max and, Beyond the Thunderdome.
You know
And
what
I
I mean? It literally is. They fight about dance choreographies. But
these
yeah,
niggas
I'm gonna go with the Beehive.
Okay. So that's 2 for the Beehive.
I'm gonna also go with the Beehive.
I believe that the Beehive wins. Steve, you do not get a point for that. I'm sorry.
Nope.
I know how much you were hoping for that.
I really
Sorry, Steve.
did. I wanted it so bad.
Nah, dog. Sorry, fam. I tried, bro. I tried. You know what I mean? I was kind of with you.
DJ Lokari.
Yes.
Well, you were with him until you switched.
I mean, I was with him. You know, I didn't
logic over common sense.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Because like if you add in like all the things that the Beehive would do, like sometimes Beyonce mama would be like, no, I'm not doing that.
No.
I birthed
Her mama. She's
I'm
not
gonna
her
break
friend.
into that car.
Yeah.
because that
They
guy
probably
said
had
something bad
some
about
business
Beyonce.
disputes and
Yeah,
stuff.
but the
Yeah.
Beehive most
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah. Anyway, what's the next one?
Good point,
That's
Cole.
her
Dale
dog.
Okari, you're up. If your mom sent you to the store with $5, what were you supposed to bring back? A cold pop. B, a lottery ticket. C, some cigarettes. D, her change.
Because
Black card
I was
revoked. They get real
literally only looking for one answer, and that is most definitely D. It doesn't matter what you were getting. Bring back her change. Is my final answer, fam.
Okay. Steve.
Realistically, all of the above. You know what I mean? Like, you want to get her the thing she sent you there for and her change. But if we're going to go, the emphasis is usually on her change.
Yeah, it don't matter what it was.
Good answer. Aloha.
What year is it?
Facts.
Oh. What? How
old am I at this point?
How old am I?
If you are, let's say, like 17.
That changes things.
Oh, D.
Who laughing? Somebody dying.
That's a lot.
Somebody is
There was a
dying
lot
in the
of laughter
background.
back there.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Did you say B
it's
or
either
D?
It's either C or D.
Which one is C? Some cigarettes or some
Wait, no, you can't buy cigarettes if you're not 18.
It didn't matter.
Depending on where you are.
Matter.
No.
She sent
She
you to the
sent
corner
you to the
store.
gas station.
She sent you to the
Buy
corner
like
store,
3 Lucy.
and she have a note, and she had you hand them the note, and then see that's your auntie, that ain't your mama. The auntie got you doing that shit.
Before 1992.
And you take your ass
After that.
into the corner store, and you go, and they, can I get some bits of head, just menthol ice, and they be like, oh man, this for your auntie, huh? Yeah,
I
for
was
my
about to
tea.
say, they have to
Be
know
like,
you.
oh man, that's so and so nephew.
Right,
boy.
and then you get them.
He good. But I'm still gonna say, even if I do that, she want me to bring her back her change.
Her change. But how much for cigarettes? Fuck it. Her change. D.
Yeah. Also, that's back when cigarettes were like $5.
Facts.
Now they're
Right.
like 15. They're probably more than 15. I don't know. I
They're
haven't
more
smoked
than
cigarettes in-
that.
That's a damn shame.
$15.
I remember
They're
I
more
used to
than
smoke
that.
cigarettes.
She need all that
when I
change,
moved
though.
to Chicago from Cleveland. I went to go buy cigarettes, and they were like $13, and I was like, "No, I wanted cigarettes." Like, what do you mean it's $13? $7 where I'm from.
Right, just one pack.
Yeah. No.
Oh my God.
Also, kids don't smoke.
Yes.
Don't smoke. It's gross.
Weed is better for you than cigarettes. There's
Yep.
no tolerance.
If you have to choose.
What'd you say?
Absolutely, I agree.
There you go. Cole, who you got?
I'm going to her change all day. I'm also just playing a numbers game here. But no, my mom was very serious about her money, so.
I'm gonna say my mom. Usually, if I get the right stuff, I get to keep that change. But
wow,
her change wins. DJ Lokari, you get a point for that. I am
thank
not
you very
keeping
much.
score. I am. Know how long we're gonna be here for.
I very
If you
much
want to keep
am.
the score, feel free.
I'm only keeping the score of my stuff, but you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just.
Of course.
Making it known.
I'm just going with the flow.
Aloha. This is a correct answer question.
Okay.
The question is, who's poor, black, and maybe even ugly, but dear God, they still here? A. Danny from Lackawanna Blues. B. Pookie from New Jack City. C. Reva from Boys in the Hood. D. Seeley from The Color Purple.
D, mother. The D.
That is correct. D. Seeley from Color Purple.
And you got to put out your hands like this. But I'm still here.
But dear God, I'm here. I'm here. It sounds like it's New York.
I'm here. Correct answer. So you get a point from that. DJ Locario, are you gonna mark down that point? That's a solid no. He's not doing it.
I'm doing it. You know.
He said, "Do you not hear the clapping and the horns?"
I did all that.
Do you not hear the air horns? That is me marking it.
Yeah, there you go. I know Steve ain't got no points.
Wow.
That's what's important right now.
Well played.
Wow.
Just so you know.
Nope.
Wow.
Rocky Knuckles.
Sir.
This is a correct answer wins question as well.
Awesome.
Which historically black sorority was founded first?
Uh-oh.
A. Delta Sigma Theta. B. Zeta Phi Beta. C. Alpha Kappa Alpha. D. Sigma Gamma Rho.
Oh, shit.
I definitely remember the personalities of each one of these sororities, and I'll give you a hint. It's the light skin.
Alpha.
Light skin one.
There's a
Alpha Kappa Alpha.
I knew it.
Fact, the right answer.
Yep.
Actually, not like alphas and deltas were both pretty fast.
Yeah, and not to be an asshole, I thought it was the alphas because the alphas go first anyway.
There you go. Oh, I see.
Alpha.
I see you be thinking, dog. You be thinking.
It's Greek.
Alphas,
You be thinking.
the fraternity alphas was also the first.
Pretty good.
If I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. Just trying to be smart about it. Try not to be too dumb, you know what I mean?
There it is. Cole DeGenova.
Yes. Present.
Correct answer wins.
Great.
Let's see if we can't earn you a black card here today.
Damn.
Trying every day.
If someone puts their hand up on your hip, what is the appropriate response? A. I did. B. We did. C. You did. D. All of the above.
All of the above.
That is correct.
I did. You did. We did.
There you go.
I did. We did.
That song is on almost all of my playlists, I think, on Spotify.
Oh, it's such a great song.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I definitely would not have gotten the last question.
Education is what we're about here, Blake.
But I don't know anything about any fraternities or sororities, to be fair.
My dad was an Omega, and my uncle was an Alpha. So I know here and there. I know Iota Slight a lot. Shout out to Iota.
Right. I went to music school.
No fraternities in music school? There wasn't like
no fraternities in music school.
They had at our school they had
Berkeley
a foosball team.
No fraternities.
We played football in our school.
Was that I want to say there was somebody tried to start some sort of weird art fraternity at SAIC.
All the niggas hung out.
Oh yeah, you went to SAIC.
That's why I know DJ Lokai. We both went to SAIC. Black people gravitated because there weren't many of them.
Yep.
They either gravitated or shunned every other black person.
Yeah, well, you tried.
Steve, I believe we're back on you.
Yeah, Steve is the only one that don't got points right now.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Nope. This is a correct answer question.
Oh shit, Steve.
And it has a lot to do with if your grandparents are from the South.
Oh shit, Steve. This is
When
pressure.
grandma tells you to wrench it off, what do you need to complete the task? Mind you, my grandma is from Cleveland, I never heard her say any of this. My father's mother, I never heard her say this. I never heard my great grandma, who was in Arkansas most of her life, say in order to wrench it off, you need A, a wrench, B, lots of salt, C, hot sauce, D, water. One of those answers is racist. I would like the people at Black Card Revoked to know. One of these is just.
Do you think it's is it the hot sauce?
The racist one? Yes. There are black people that don't like hot sauce. It happens.
I never met a black person who doesn't like hot sauce.
Neither have I, but they're out there.
So wait, what is your answer, Steve?
It's water.
Correct.
Yeah, thank you.
Wrench it off apparently means rinse.
Yes.
I've never met a black person that I've never met a like non-white person who doesn't like hot sauce.
Maybe I know some Latinos who don't like hot sauce.
No way.
No, it's most definitely rain.
I met a black Brazilian who didn't like spicy food.
From Brazil?
From Brazil?
Yeah, from Brazil.
That's weird.
Black Brazilian.
They like
Brazilian food is really bland.
Well, I mean,
Brazilian food is bland. It's like
I
don't know if I've ever had Brazilian.
It's like gravy, kind of shit. Like
you like gravy?
Rice and beans, but with no spice.
Yeah.
I don't mind that, man. You know what I mean? You got to be careful with the spice as a guy because you got a prostate, you know?
Yeah, man, it make your boo-boo hurt. You know what I mean? Nobody trying to have hot boo-boo.
You don't want to hurt your prostate later on in life and shit. You got to have natural spices. You can't be using
fuck my prostate.
Yeah, man, Chipotle be fucking me
No.
up.
You say that now, my friend. That's because you can still piss. That motherfucker, that shit close up and you got drops coming out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to enjoy that shit. That's why you got to be careful with the spice.
There you go.
You know, black health, man. Now I'm talking black health. You know what I mean?
I eat
It's
a lot of
multiversal show.
tomatoes. My grandma told me that tomatoes are good for the lycopene in tomatoes is good for your prostate.
All I heard it was white cocaine.
No.
Steve over here, fuck my prostate. Hey, your prostate gonna say fuck you is what it's gonna happen. Careful, my friend.
No.
DJ Elokari, this
What
is
up?
a majority wins.
Okay, let's get
question.
it.
Who are the best 3 rappers of all time? You have 4 options.
All right, who we got?
A, Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z.
Okay.
B, Lil Wayne, Eminem, Drake.
Okay.
C, Rakim, Slick Rick, Chuck D. D, Dylon.
This is a trick question.
I know, man. This is hard, bro.
Because I spit hot fire.
Dylan.
wait. I'm gonna have to go with Dylon, and that's simply because
I
he
could have bet
spits.
$1 you would.
And that's mainly because he spits hot fire.
He spits hot fire.
And I'm not trying to have an argument about the other guys, just to be real.
That's just a lot. Like,
the real answer is Ghostface Killer.
See that's
Ghostface
exactly
Killer. Ghostface Killer.
That's exactly why. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
See, shit like that is exactly.
I'm gonna go with if I really had to pick, I would pick C. Out of all those lists, I would have to pick C just because they have. I like everybody there. I don't like everybody in A, and I don't like everybody in B. And
fun fact, I was not a Tupac fan when he was alive. I
Yeah,
wasn't a
I'm
Tupac
not-
fan until after he died. Because he dissed all my favorite rappers. I was in middle school. What was I supposed to do?
I probably listen to more Tupac than Biggie at this point, I think.
No, I still listen to Biggie.
Yeah.
Biggie is
But,
shit to me.
I mean, I just don't... I've never been an Eminem fan. I love Eric B. and Rakim. Slick Rick. I love Public Enemy. So
You like Eric
there you
Benet? That's what's up.
I love
That nigga
how
can
do
sing.
you feel about this list?
A.
A? Jay-Z is great.
A.
Biggie is also great. Tupac, lots of fans. I definitely used to get into the argument whether Tupac, and mind you, I went to school between 1996 and 2000. It was Tupac and Method Man. One of those was your favorite rapper.
Sit down, old man.
I am sitting down.
Oh yeah.
Like right now.
I love Tupac. I love B. I love Jay. And I grew up with brothers, so that was just like pounding through the walls, like all through school. So
there you go.
That's what I say.
All right. Aloha says A. Rocky Knuckles, who you got?
A.
That's 2 for A.
Yeah, that's like 27 hours of good rapping.
Which is true. However, in 2 cases, it's very limited because 2 of them stopped putting out music.
Yeah, but Tupac has like somewhere between like 10 hours of rapping that's like out and available to listen to. Jay-Z has like 10, 14. Jay-Z got like 14 hours, 15 hours of rapping out there. Biggie's got like 3 hours worth of rapping, maybe.
not like yet. Still one of the greatest rappers of all.
And that's some quality hours though. These are quality hours. You know what I mean?
Listen to the rhyme scheme on "Unbelievable." I believe it was.
Man, all that shit. We talking about life after death. After he fucking died and his fucking man. Yeah,
but none of these niggas had to go get cheesecake though.
You don't know that. Biggie worked with Puffy.
He had to work and walk hard like that did. How many of these people got kicked out of a session?
Cole, how do you feel?
Okay. Personally, I would love to see Andre 3000 somewhere around.
That ain't on the list, fam.
Oh yeah,
go with
for sure.
Well, hey, that's how you feel today?
I'm playing a numbers game.
Personally, personally, they fucked up by not having the greatest rapper of all time on the list. It really should. It really
10:05.
It really should have been. It really should have been
right now.
MC Hammer as one, but the greatest rapper of all time, Mr. Vanilla Ice, baby. You don't know nothing about that, son. Come on, son. That nigga made ninja rap.
Ice, baby.
He made ninja rap.
Ice, baby.
I'm just saying, baby. That's what they should have had on the list. All right, y'all tripping.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
You better tell him.
Yeah, ninja rap. I can't even stunt.
That's right.
Fantastic.
That's right. Fucking right.
So, Aloha, you are up next. This is a majority wins question.
Vanilla Ice, and Vanilla Ice.
It's not even my question.
Chill. Chill the fuck out.
Which soap opera did your grandma make you watch with her? A, As the World Turns. B, General Hospital. C, The Young and the Restless. D, Days of Our Lives.
All of these is wrong. All of them are wrong for the record.
You about to say Passions.
Nah.
I was going to say Passions because that's the only soap opera I've ever watched the entirety of. So, like...
You want to know why this shit's wrong? Because they was called The Stories. It should just be Stories.
I got to watch my stories. Stop making all that noise.
That's what it should have been. The answer should have been The Stories. That's what the damn answer should have been.
Stories.
Have you ever watched them? This literal
stories that you can't keep up with.
I'm trying to watch my stories.
Ridiculous.
Shout out to my grandma. We watching stories.
Who has been missing until they died, and now you don't know which one is the real father of the baby.
And they can't ever keep the same actor for the same actress.
No, them niggas got
Does
killed
anybody
off.
remember the guy that was supposed to be like the mob boss in motherfucking soap operas? They were like, he's like the Pacino of soap operas.
Hey man, Passions was a shit though. I actually did like Passions. I ain't like the rest of that shit, but Passions was a shit.
You know who was on the soap opera? James Franco. You know who he played? A guy named Franco.
Wow.
No way.
You know who else was on it? His mom. He got his mom cast in the soap opera.
Y'all niggas know that Young and the Restless is still on?
Aren't they all on?
They're all
General
still
Hospital
on.
is still out.
I believe
They
it's like divorce
almost all
court.
went off the air. They almost all went off the air until they made the soap opera network.
There you go.
Yeah.
Restless.
They're all on their 30th season.
Yeah.
40th.
50th, because they've been around since the 70s. Some of these.
Some of them been around since the 60s. General
Young and the
Hospital
Restless
been around
was-
since the 60s.
Yeah, man.
So Aloha, which one of these is your answer? C, Young and the Restless. Steve.
Twin Peaks
Wait,
is
you
the
said-
only real soap opera. Huh?
Lord. You said C, Aloha?
That was so Steve.
Let me again just make sure. You said C.
She said C.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Steve, do you
Yeah,
want
why
to
not?
answer one that's on the card?
This nigga said
Just like I'll go with the As the World Turns.
Okay.
Yeah. We read the
Yeah,
Bible. We didn't watch those devil shows. Okay.
Satan is in that one.
Don't bring your city into some damn. Watch those devil shows.
That ain't nothing to say to.
Hello, Curry.
Yeah.
What you got?
Oh yeah. If I'm gonna have to choose between one of these, shit. I was taking naps during this time. Shit, my grandma was watching this.
Listen, we had to sit behind the couch. I was at my babysitter who was just mean as fuck.
Yeah,
we
man.
couldn't go outside. We had to sit behind the couch and we weren't allowed to talk.
I don't know, man. It's like if we talking about, I'm gonna go with Lolo. I'm gonna say with Young and the Restless, even though it's probably more As the World Turns. I can probably remember more As the World Turns than Young and the Restless, personally.
I think I remember the General Hospital theme song.
I'm gonna look up this damn theme song for As the World Turns because I can actually remember.
Bling, bling, bling. Ooh, shit.
As the world turns.
As the World Turns.
What'd you say, Aloha?
I think I want to watch the stories.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
I'm telling you.
That's what they got reality TV show for now.
This shit is
There
wrong.
you go.
It's
Reality
like I
TV
said,
shows, the
it
new
should have
soap
been
operas.
the stories. It should have just been the stories. This whole damn thing is wrong. But
Watch the stories. Rocky, when you call me, you be like, "What you doing?" I'm watching the stories.
it should have been the stories. Like the real
On the
answer
phone
is
with
wrong.
a cord. I'm watching my stories. Let me
It's
call
the
you.
stories.
Click.
Girl, you gonna have to call me back. I'm watching my stories, and it's not stories. It's stories. Like STERIES. Stories.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that's what it should have been.
Rocky Knuckles. Which one you got?
Like sand in the hourglass. So are the days of our lives.
These
So I'm going with D.
I'm upset that you remember the intro.
That's what I remember. I was just like, now who is that man with that powerful voice that's like, and this is what's happening now.
of our lives. Sounds like inspiration.
There you go. Cole DeGenova, who you got?
I don't remember my grandma ever watching soaps, but I do remember my mom.
You mean stories?
Briefly watching Days of Our Lives. So I'm going with D.
See, well, it's a tie.
Yeah.
What got the majority?
And she would eat cottage cheese.
In the hourglass.
It's a tie.
So are the days of our
Leave
lives.
two
Days
for
of
Days of
Our
Our Lives. Steve, did you say As the World Turned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And DJ Alokari said Young and the Restless?
Yeah, we're tied. It's a tie.
I will break the tie. I think I remember As the World Turns more than no, Days of Our Lives is the one.
Oh.
Like sand in the
Also,
hourglass.
Which means Aloha does
Days
not
of
have
Our
a point.
Lives is also the name of a Bone Thugs and Harmony song. Shout out to Chris.
So are the days of our lives.
Shout outs to my other cousin Young Ill who just got called out by Busy Bone, who's trying to battle rap.
Oh, because that's the one that's doing the battle rap thing?
Yeah. He was like, I call out all of them. Young Ill, all of them. I was like, what? Busy Bone, you trying to battle rap?
Don't act like Busy can't get down.
I
don't
think
know if
Busy
he can. The thing, and I watched a Drink Champs interview with Matt Hoffa.
Gonna miss everybody.
And he said the thing about battle rap now is that you might have been able to battle rap back when battle rap
it's not the
was
same.
your format, but now the format's changed so much that you have to be abreast to like battle rap culture in order to keep up.
It's
The crowd's not going to want to hear some shit that happened 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah, man, you were dope rapping on a beat.
It's not battle rapping on beat.
No.
It's spoken word.
It's absolutely spoken word. Except it's mean as fuck. Be
And
prepared
it's
to cry.
stand-up comedy.
Both.
Because you got to make the crowd laugh and go, ooh, ah. It's all joning, fucking snaps or whatever the fuck people call it in their region.
There was and again, like I'll catch it here and there. Matt Hoffa talked about a battle where a guy, number one, he said, when you find out that you're battling somebody and people find it out, they just start telling you dirt on that other rapper.
Oh, yeah.
And he found out that this one guy who like raps all these gun raps works at Walmart. So in the third round, as he's rapping, he finds specifically his Walmart uniform and puts it on in the middle of his verse.
Yeah,
that's one of the greatest disses I've ever heard.
My cousin would print out pictures of niggas, pictures on Instagram. Yeah, it was bad. It's bad.
I think it's fun, man, because everybody knows these ain't none of these people whipping no guns out. It's just poetry about killing people in a fun, creative way that makes people laugh. You know what I mean? Everybody knows these people.
Creative murder.
Good tight.
And they get popular enough in crowds and they start getting 5,000 a show or maybe 10,000 to come out and battle at a title fight. That's awesome. To come do some poems, to do 3 poems. Gets $10,000 right quick.
Yeah, it's the roughest, softest shit you ever seen in your life.
It's awesome.
It's
awesome.
great.
Matt Hoffa has punched people in the middle of battle.
Oh, I mean, because if a nigga says that he's
But
gonna rape your
They
wife,
standing there trying to
shit.
They be saying threatening stuff, and then they say some funny shit, and everybody laugh and half slap fives and shit.
It's funny too, like
man.
You'll golf on
Song and
somebody
dance.
so bad, and then as soon as you try to like get physical, people be like, "Hold on, man, hold on, come on,
man?
bro,
What y'all
come on, what's
doing?
wrong
What
with you,
y'all
bro? Come on now. I know he said he'll rape your mom, but damn, calm down, like calm down, bro. It's really not that serious.
You know what I mean?
Sit down.
He said the worst is when 2 friends have to battle each other because you know shit about your friend. And all of it comes out. Rocky Knuckles, who's just opened a fresh pack of pretzels.
We can hear it so loud.
Question. Majority rules once again. These are going to be our last 2 questions because I believe everybody has at least had a chance to get 2 points.
Yes.
The question is best love story of all time. A, Love and Basketball. B, Love Jones. C, for some reason, Jason's Lyric.
What?
D, Mahogany. It's a tough one.
Damn, man, they some whack ass choices though.
Right? Them choices is babbage. Y'all trying to say black love don't work.
That's why I said Jason's Lyric. It's like, word? Word.
That's
Your brother
fucked up.
shoots Jada Pinkett.
Right, that's fucked up. Mahogany, Love Jones. Love Jones is fucked up, but they end up getting back together. Love and Basketball is fucked up till they fall apart. Motherfucking Jason's Lyric fucked up because that's some fucking ghetto shit.
There's only one decent.
I'm gonna have to go with Mahogany because it's motherfucking William December Williams and motherfucking Diana Ross, nigga. Sorry, pardon my language.
His name is December. I forgot about that.
Why you say
William December Williams, Billy D. Williams, okay?
Yeah, Billy D.
And Diana Ross. That's elegant soul love. I'm gonna go with that.
There you go. Steve.
I want to not lie to you guys, and I've never seen any of these movies. I don't.
You never saw Jason's Lyric? The Bokeem Woodbine classic?
I've never seen Love. I might have seen Love Jones. I've never seen Jason's Lyric, and I've definitely never seen Mahogany.
I didn't see Love Jones until 2 years ago.
I'm going to go with Love and Basketball only because I've seen it.
Good answer.
Yeah.
DJ Alokari.
I'm gonna go with a love story that is in one of these movies, which is Love Jones, because the only decent relationship was between
Bill Bellamy.
No, the nigga was trash. He was very much trash. Because I feel like the real story was about the married couple that was there that broke up and then realized that they needed each other and then actually worked their shit out at the end. that was the only actual real love story. Love Jones was okay, but I felt like it had I felt like the message behind that it took too long to get to that, because it was like dude was a little bit jealous of, like, you know, his female counterpart getting, you know, independent and doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? And they just kept missing each other. And I mean, like, you would hope that in Love Jones, our two main characters would live up to the capabilities of what they saw out of the married couple. You know what I mean? Enough of the bullshit games that people play, the Jones that they play against each other, and ultimately start getting to shit that's real. So I would ultimately have to give it to Love Jones, only because I have not watched Mahogany, unfortunately.
That's all right. I didn't watch it 2 years ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's making me want to watch the shit though. I mean, Billy D. Williams and that lady from Gremlins 2. What was her name? Diana Ross. You know.
No, man, that's Tracy Ellis Ross' mama. Just think of that.
It was the Beyonce of the 70s. Come on.
Tell me that Diana Ross don't look like that female gremlin. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
She looked like Tracy Ellis Ross.
No, of course she look like Tracy Ellis Ross. Look at a side by side of Diana Ross and that gremlin from Gremlins 2. Tell me they don't look like. Tell me they don't look like.
We're not about to sit here and disrespect Diana Ross. Diana Ross.
Nope.
Is a powerful force.
Was a mulatto woman who got pushed to the forefront.
Wasn't for her, we wouldn't have none of these super soul sexy singers.
No, you know what?
It's true.
And shout out to Berry Gordy on top of that.
I ain't saying I ain't discrediting her work.
Berry Gordy got a gun pulled on him by Smokey Robinson's wife.
I don't doubt that.
Aloha. Which one is he?
The black answer is Love Jones. That's the black answer. But I'm gonna have to go with Rockwell Knuckles on this one, because I too had just saw Mahogany.
How is it? Is it good?
It's good.
And I mean, it's just better.
It's just sexy.
You wouldn't have Love Jones with Mahogany.
Yeah, man.
True.
If I saw it, then I probably would have voted for it.
But the black answer is Love Jones, though.
Facts.
Okay.
You're absolutely right, Lo.
Cole DeGenova.
I'm sure that Mahogany is the correct answer, but I'm gonna go with Love and Basketball because the sex scene had that Maxwell song, "A Woman's Worth," which was an amazing song.
It is a good song.
And that I made out to many times.
That by itself gets you at least
Love Basketball.
75 holes punched in your black card.
It's again Cole with the fucking 3-pointer.
I'm back.
You cannot tell me this don't look a little like Diana Ross.
Stop disrespecting Diana Ross.
You can't say that it don't. Just a little bit.
Really don't.
DJ Elokari's views do not reflect the views of BlurdDotRadio.
Nope. Not even a little bit.
If you have a problem with DJ Elokari disrespecting Diana Ross, he can be found on Facebook, IG, and Twitter. What was it? Who won that?
We all won.
No. It was a tie. It's a tie again. It's a tie again.
Love wins.
No.
Wait,
Actually,
was it Mahogany and Love Jones?
Mm-hmm.
I would have said Love and Basketball because the scene where they have to play basketball for love was pretty intense.
What the hell you mean
if
by
I had to pick, I'd pick Mahogany.
Pick Mahogany.
For sure.
This is a red shirt.
When I was a kid and I watched it in the theater, and I sat next to a girl who I didn't know had a crush on me. And I remember like that whole scene being like, "Oh shit! Like, are they gonna do it? Is this love gonna happen?" And then it didn't.
My only problem with that card is they don't have the actual movie that is the black romance movie of a whole generation.
Did you say Sprung?
Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon.
Yep. Damn right. She showed him the moves.
He whooped a lot of ass for that.
That's right.
He had to beat up a room full of people.
Show looked like a master to me.
He didn't do that for the love. He got that love regardless. He had to do that because he was so good. Everybody wanted to knock him out. He had the #1 headband. Everybody wanted to fight him.
That's right.
Everybody wanted to dominate him. And he's just this dude that's so good at fighting. He doesn't even realize he's good at fighting.
This is true. This is true.
Oh,
but
man.
love has to get him to the point where he realizes, like, I can bring out my full potential and catch a bullet in my teeth. Which you think about it, he must have done before.
He already could.
Because Show Enough already knew that he caught a bullet in his teeth. So it's not the first time he caught a bullet in his teeth.
Nigga, please.
I'm just saying.
That's why it hasn't been redone, because you can't redo it.
No,
it's
great.
perfect.
It's a perfect movie.
You can't.
At
one point, they said they were going to do it, and they were going to have Rihanna play Vanity and Chris Brown play Bruce Lee.
No, stop.
Here's the advantage to that.
Nope. I don't want.
Chris Brown is like 6'8" and can do a standing backflip.
I really want this conversation to move on.
Just saying.
Yaya, homeboy Yaya, the one that played Dr. Manhattan, he could play motherfucking Show Enough.
Samuel L. Jackson was supposed to play Show Enough. I remember specifically they were trying to get Samuel L. Jackson to do it, and I think he agreed to it.
Yeah,
he's past the prime on that one.
Yeah,
they got CGI.
If
they can make, listen,
they could
I
do
watched
Irishman.
Protector 2 not too long ago. RZA did a full fight scene. Mind you, it wasn't RZA. It was RZA and a body double. But if RZA can fight Tony Jaa, maybe Samuel L. Jackson can make his hands glow and fuck somebody up.
Yeah. Who won this?
I don't know. This whole bottle is going.
Hip hop won.
I think
Love wins.
No, I think Rocky won. You got 2. You're the only person that got 2.
The only one?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, you know, you're the scorekeeper.
Yeah.
Cole DeGenova.
What's up?
Majority wins.
Great.
What time did you have to be home when you were a kid?
Okay.
A, when it got dark. B, 8 p.m. C, when the street lights came on. D, midnight.
When the streetlights came on. C.
Okay. Steve?
When the streetlights came on.
DJ Alokari?
Oh, it's most definitely when the streetlights came on.
Aloha. When the streetlights came on. Rocky Knuckles.
I'm gonna say when the streetlights came on.
Yeah, that's a unanimous answer.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
I think
and when the streetlights came on, that's when there were mosquitoes outside. Like they started to get out, so I wanted to be in the house.
So
you already sweaty, so now they starting to bite, and then you go in the house and you got like an arm full of fucking.
Oh yeah, you don't even realize it. Like you got right here, they just attacked you.
Mm-hmm.
So if Mike,
quick story about mosquitoes. I went to Beale Street in Memphis, Tennessee. Okay. And, you know, you go to the south and you're from the north. Mosquitoes attack you like nobody's business. I went into the original Coyote Ugly and they had these like tennis rackets that were electrified. The net was. I was the only one in the bar doing this, to the point where like the bartender was like, they aren't attacking anybody else. And I was like, God damn it, I can tell. And I looked like I had been in a fight in the morning because I had mosquito bites all over right here.
Damn it, Shea Butter.
Why'd you make me taste so delicious? So Cole, you get a point. DJ Lokari, were you about to say something?
I was saying right now Cole and Rockwell Knuckles have the top scores.
Well, those are our winners on the
Wasn't
list.
expecting that.
Yeah,
you all want to do one more card.
I think it should be between those two. All right, so you know what? It's even worse. I'm looking at this Gremlin, and I'm also looking at Mahogany. They got the same outfits on.
Oh my God.
I'm not fucking with you.
Gremlins is racist.
I'm just saying.
They did it on purpose.
I'm sure they did that shit on purpose.
Make her look like them.
I'm just saying. I'm sure they did this shit on purpose. There's a reason why.
Because she's got on a sparkly dress. Everybody wore a sparkly
dress.
Jessica Rabbit wore a sparkly dress.
It's a
I'm
bit
not fucking
mo.
with you, dog.
It's a bit mo. I'm just saying.
I'm not fucking with you.
I'm just saying. It might have been on purpose. I'm gonna set them side by side.
I'm just gonna move on. Specifically. All right, so I'm gonna ask Cole and Rocky a question. Whoever agrees with me wins. I am the majority rule. Which room were you not allowed to go in at grandma's house? A, living room. B, her all white room. C, dining room. D, bedroom.
A.
I mean,
yep.
Cole?
My grandma had like a 3-room apartment. I'm gonna go with living room because that seems like the right answer. Even though I couldn't go into her bedroom, that's actually the answer. But I'm going with living room.
Living room actually was the right answer, so we got to do another one.
It just seems like a universal.
You know what I mean?
I would have said all white.
My granny didn't have an all white room. What the fuck is that shit?
Yeah,
my grandma's living room had some pretty nice furniture. We weren't allowed to sit on there.
Did it have plastic wrap on it?
My my dad's mom definitely had plastic on everything, so we could sit anywhere. We just stuck to it. It was fine.
My great grandmother had some shit like that. My grandmother didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She had a lovely living room.
This next question, again, majority means that you agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
Which basketball player could easily beat Jordan one-on-one in his prime? Mind you, take easily out of it. A, Steph Curry. B, Kobe Bryant. C, LeBron James. D, Magic Johnson.
We say, wait, what?
This is weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, take the easily out of it because can't nobody easily.
Hell nah. Beat Michael Jordan in his prime?
No,
I'm confused.
One-on-one, who has the best chance of beating Michael Jordan?
You know what?
Realistically?
Cole, you go for it. Steve, you stay out of it. Hang on a second.
This is a real answer to this question?
There is no real answer to this question. It's a trick question.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Can we pick a
gentleman.
question that actually has an answer?
I'm gonna say Kobe out of respect.
There we go.
Okay.
I didn't want to jump out there. I wanted to give Cole the benefit of the doubt.
Thank you.
I know they got questions that has answers to it.
New friends.
Are you answering the same question?
Who, me?
Or the same answer?
I'm gonna say LeBron.
I would have to say all of them. For Magic Johnson.
Magic was dope. However, being from a small city called Cleveland, Ohio, I'm going to say LeBron James regardless because he won a championship for a city that I, being from the city, never thought we would get. So that makes Rocky our winner.
Oh, really?
Oh, you put up a good fight. As far as BlurdDotRadio goes, we'll give you a Blurred card.
Appreciate you.
That's all we have the power to do. We got to talk to Obama about that whole black card thing.
No.
We'll write him a letter. We'll write you a letter of recommendation.
Appreciate you
guys. So, folks, it is time for shout-outs. I'd like to give a shout-out to Little Richard and Little Richard's estate. I would like to give a shout-out to all of the mothers, my mother, my grandmother, my Auntie Barbara, my late Aunt Fridella, every grandma in the lineage of grandmas, all of the moms out there. And a special shout out to all of the essential workers who are working through this pandemic. Stay healthy. We're pulling for you. Oh, also, Kid Mental, who did our drops and our logo. Ricardo Jackson and Melvin Brooks, who do our Facebook page. Nicole Tosh, who makes our promo videos and is our official photographer. And Real Deal Ray ZK, who made this song right here that we use for shout outs every week. It's called Illusions. Check it out. Steve, who you got?
shout outs to the weed man. You know who you are.
The weed men around the world.
Yeah.
Essential workers.
Yeah, the real essential worker. You know, I ain't going to no dispensary. That's gross. Why would you go into the dispensary when you can call the
I heard
weed man?
they charge you like coke prices for like D-level weed.
It's crazy. Oh, it's crazy. Shout outs to the essential workers of the world. Shout outs to everybody who loves everybody, and shout outs to Netflix for really putting up with us this whole time and like cranking just bullshit out, just straight bullshit.
Crossing swords, crossing streams.
There you go. DJ Lokari, who you got?
Shout outs to three of my favorite artists ever. Shout outs to Cole, DJ Nova. Shout outs to Aloha and Rockwell Knuckles, aka the Knuckles. I am so extremely honored to have them here on the show, man. I genuinely admire all of y'all music. And thank you guys for making and creating this stuff, or else we would have nothing to talk about today. As well as you guys continually being standout artists. I respect you all so very much. Shout outs to all the mothers that are out there, all the mothers that I know personally. Shout outs to my homies Mel, Asusana, new mothers out there, Freddie Old Soul, new mothers out there who are really working hard as young women, as well as taking care of their business. Shout outs to Christine. Anyone that has actually taken time to really bring up a young person in difficult situations and whatnot. So I just really respect all women out there that are doing their things, that are taking care of families and whatnot. Shout outs to my sister Necroma, my mom and my grandmother, because without her we would not be, and all other grandmothers that are out here, because without them we would not be. So yeah, man, just big shout outs to the mothers, and of course rest in peace Andre Harrell, as well as Little Richard, man. And thank you for your creation, and there will be no.
I forgot about Andre Harrell.
Yeah.
God damn.
God bless.
Uptown.
Yeah, man, it's a tough time. And we just lost another Queen of Soul as well. Who?
Betty White? No, not Betty White.
Don't do that. 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 Don't. We can't even speak.
Betty Wright. I'm sorry.
Betty Wright. Yeah.
Oh damn, that's sad too.
I know, that's what I'm saying, man. Jeez, but don't hurt me like that. Brady Wright as well. Thank you so much for your contribution to the music industry. Yeah, man, it's been a tough week, man. We losing some knockout legends, man. Thank you.
That's a fact.
For your continued work and whatnot. So yeah, that's it.
Aloha. Who do you want to shout out?
Shout out to my grandma, almost 80. Shout out to all the Knuckle supporters who are listening to this. Shout out to I've been doing shout out to forever. Shout out to Girl Nation. All my young girls who are in the house right now working on some type of project I'll be putting them on. Just something for them to do and just learn more about themselves. Shout out to creators. Just anybody just trying to keep it going. And I had another one too, but I forgot. Shout out to Rocky.
Thank you, Aloha. Rocky, who you got?
Shout out to Aloha for obvious reasons. Shout out to Snyders of Hanova. They're delicious honey mustard and onion pretzel pieces.
Yo, those are actually the honey mustard and onion ones specifically.
Oh, they're so good. I don't even eat no other flavor, man. They're absolutely fantastic.
Also,
you don't have to eat them with a sandwich.
I can't do this anymore.
You know what I mean? It's so good. It's the one chip I eat where I have the crusty fingers, and I don't mind.
There you go.
You know, I want to give a shout out to moms, because mother is another word for God on the lips of all children. So,
first God you ever know.
Mother equals life. So shout out to all the moms. At the Knuckles Band. With the Knuckles on all streaming services. Check out all of our cool music. Shout out to Lokari for having us come out here. I love you, dude. Shout out to our engineer, Corey Rose. Shout out to our producers, Trifecta and Jackpot, and Wishmaster. Shout out to you guys for being like steadfast and doing something cool and creative. You know what I mean? Making this happen through Zoom and making a really interesting, circle of people to talk about stuff.
You know?
Shout out to y'all. So
thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for that, Rocky Knuckles. Cole DeGenova, what do you got?
Shout out to my mom, of course. Happy Mother's Day. Both my grandmas who have since passed, but their memory is with us forever. Shout out to my wife, who's not a mother, but one day maybe. She's been helping me out a lot through all of this, especially putting out this album and everything. Shout out to everyone who has bought or streamed or shared my new album. Check it out at Cole DeGenova, all the spots.
Spell Cole DeGenova one more time.
ColeDegenova. Shout out to DJ Lokari for setting us up and hooking me up with all the stuff this week. We got a couple more things coming up on Thursday and next Monday. Shout out to Knuckles, my new favorite band from St. Louis. Hopefully we can all hang out for real on the road.
That'd be
There's
awesome.
ever a road again.
Oh man,
Just a tour.
There'll be a road. It'll just be a road with masks on it.
There you go.
It's a less populated road. But, we'll meet up one day and do some shots in the Lord.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe even in the studio. Shout out to Key4 on BlurdDotRadio.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Lil Richard too.
Man.
Definitely. Most definitely. Well, thank you all for being here. You've been listening to BlurdDotRadio, BLURDDOTRADIO. We are on from 7:30 until we go off every Sunday, Central Standard Time. Next week, we will have Stanford Carpenter, a.k.a. Dr. Comics, and Chris Clark, a.k.a. Citizen X. Join us on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Love, peace, hair grease.
Hair grease.
Go read a book.
BlurdDotRadio.